Hello, we live, we live. I have my laptop back. Are we live? Am I about to see people popping up in the chat? Let's see.
And then a wrench gets thrown in your laptop.
Nah, the only wrenches we throw are at the chat. Who misbehaves?
There we go. I see Death Alchemist.
Okay. And BJ, I sent you the link to the stream.
Cool. I'll be sure to get that as soon as Twitter decides to be nice. Let's see. I see people saying things in the chat. It's not popping up on my screen though. So let me try to refresh this and see if that fixes it. Let's see. How's everybody been? My apologies for my 9-day. There we go. My apologies for my 9-day long absence. I just had lots of interesting things happen between. So like, for some quick context for those who missed my posts, the display on my laptop, the bottom part of the display glitched out. Like literally like it wasn't like the whole bottom. It was like only like a small part of the bottom, but it was glitching out, and I like pretty much like it just looked really bad. Like I can tell the display was like malfunctioning. And I knew right away, if I didn't get that fixed, it was only going to get worse. So I brought it in to get fixed. And I was hoping to have it back yesterday, because that's when they let me know that it was fixed. But then on my way there, somehow, I ran over a pair of pliers, and it punctured one of my wheels.
Oh.
See, I saw that on your Twitter, and I'm like, only you, BJ!
Look.
Only you would have the dumb luck of running over a pair of pliers!
Like, literally, a wrench was thrown into my plans. Like... oh dear. Alright, but in which case, so, what I want to do for today's stream is something a little different. I actually want to spend the time, writing down all of the requests that I've gotten over the past 9 days that I haven't been able to write down because I haven't had a laptop. I need to catch up on that, but I also know I want to stream, so I figured I'd kill two birds with one stone and hang out with you guys while I take down the requests. And of course, if you have requests that you want to give right now in the chat, you can go ahead and do that. That's why we Danny was so kind to do that for us.
It's been so long!
Yeah. So I should also mention with me today, I have Danny, who was the host of the Knights episode. I have Brian, who was the host of Klonoa, Spyros, Rayman, and Amaterasu. And I have Brandon, who got interrupted by Terminator Jackknife. Thoughts on 4 Smash Twitter accounts? They can do whatever they want. I don't mind what they do. It's like, I don't think they're going to affect much of anything, but I think it's cool. Also, Hex Entertainment, thank you. What if Boyfriend was in Smash? Okay, I should mention this now since, well, donations. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate these. I should mention this now regarding the Boyfriend from Friday Night Funkin'. Because I know a lot of these are going to get requests, and I'm sure I'm going to see a lot of these as I'm going through my comments. Because Friday Night Funkin' was confirmed to have a Kickstarter started for it, that will effectively make it a whole game. I am now going to have to treat Friday Night Funkin' as I'm treating Deltarune. Friday Night Funkin' is not a completed game. Therefore, I'm not going to be able to make any moveset for any of those characters anytime soon. You can request for them. Feel free to request for them. I don't mind that. I'm just not going to be making any videos for them anytime soon. Not until the game is completed. Alrighty. So with that, all that said, let's go ahead and start getting into these comments. So I got all my, I'm not going to show you guys these on stream because I don't want to risk a comment popping up that's not appropriate for seeing. I also don't want to spoil potential character request counts or things like that for the time being. But of course, like, while I'm doing this, like, I'll let you guys know what I'm seeing. And of course, this might be a fun opportunity to, do for some call-outs. Just, like read off some interesting comments that I see along the way, or, just to read some hilarious comments. Whether they're hilarious for the right reasons or not. We'll see. Alrighty, so this is gonna be a little slow at first because I am so far behind, but I will make. But that's all right. We're in it for the long run. So let's see here. Okay. See it. Yeah. And already we got a comment here on my old Steve video. Someone calling out that I called iron and gold gems as opposed to metals, which is fair. That's correct. Though I did also make I fairly certain I made a pinned comment about that too. So that's unfortunately that's just that person ignoring the pinned comment. So oh well. Let's see. Wait, is no one coming in? Talk, guys? Wow! OBS, I just had this set up to work. Okay, now talk.
You might
This
want to have...
This thing was... I literally
Hello?
tested it. It was working before... Like, what? Did it... Like, could you guys not hear any of them at all during this entire time? Or is it just that... So, like... What happened? Like when I started when I started streaming it was just like, nah, no more. You can't hear him anymore.
Going through pliers into the OBS.
You might want to reintroduce us again.
So yeah, I got once again, I got Danny, who will be keeping up with the requests for you guys. She was the original host for What If Night was in Smash. I have Brian, who was the hosts of for Klonoa, Spyro, Rayman, and Amaterasu. And I have Brandon, who has not been a host, but as of yet, but he has made some victory themes for us, and he's been, so, yeah, just three of my bestest friends in the world.
Lol.
Okay, but can you guys hear them now?
Yeah. Are you able to hear us?
And if you can hear me, I'm sorry.
We gotta wait for it now because YouTube delay. Okay, never mind. I'm getting confirmation. People can hear us.
Yeah.
We're good?
Yeah, seems like we're good.
Okay. All right. So before I was saying, what you call it? Just be patient as I'm trying to stay on top of your guys' requests. It's been a while since I've done this. So as usual, roughly every half hour, I will read off at least what I've been able to catch. And, just again, be patient if you don't hear a character that you've requested, popping up.
I also would like to preface the fact saying an entire live stream dedicated to getting your guys' requests from previous days and requests from now. You all better appreciate this.
I'm sure they do, Brandon. Into the indie, thank you. How about another link? The Skyward Sword or 2D? Okay, gotcha.
So, what was that?
Just like another link, like one from Skyward Sword or one from the 2D games.
Oh, just another version of Link.
Yeah, like just write down like Skyward Link.
Okay, and who was the one that requested it?
I missed it. Like they were a super chatter. So I think if you scroll up, you should be able to find them.
Oh.
2D Link. So CDI got it.
No, CDI. We do not. We do not acknowledge that, even for the memes. Into the indie. Gotcha.
Here's a wholesome comment I just caught from Ian John. Sorry, at Brawlfin1. How are you doing this fine day, BJ?
I'm doing just fine, thank you.
I also see a not so wholesome comment that says, "Would you play Balan Wonderworld to make a moveset on Balan?"
I don't know. What would I do on Balin? He's not even playable in that game. His costume
But
is.
you know what though? You know what though? Smash would have a one-up on the actual game though. You could actually play as the character.
That's facts.
It's like, oh my god, don't, just don't.
It's like, man, that one was comment was targeting Danny specifically.
Hold on,
It's
I'm,
like,
hold
yeah,
on.
just-
I'm about to set up something horrible.
That's like, yeah,
no.
like, yeah, I mean, that's like, yeah, here I am, the self-proclaimed Knights fan who did the moveset on Knights, and it's like, yeah, if you go on to our Spiffy Needle Geeks chat, you can actually find the video where I actually streamed the demo for Balin, and oh my god, that was so painful.
Like it's been getting just destroyed in its reviews.
Yeah, it's like I am hearing very, very bad things, so it's like, ooh.
Now here's the real question.
And I saw Johnny's video on it.
Now here's the real question. What would it take to get me to LP Balan
Oh, hold
Wonderworld
on.
on SMG?
$10 from Steve Ack. Thank you. Prisoner from Battle Block Theater. Okay, we got you. Steve Ack. Prisoner from Battle Block.
All right, I'm writing that down now.
Oh, actually, you know what? I want to ask BJ's chat something.
What's up?
I was debating on doing an alternate victory theme for Klonoa, and I want to know what everyone thinks if I did that, or what would think about me doing that.
Friday Night Funkin' Lemon Demon, you won't? Yeah, you're right, I won't. $6 from Tom the Tomato, requesting for Pinsir from Pokemon and the Terrarian from Terraria.
Oh no! Hold on.
I got Tom.
Cool.
I got the tomato. Don't worry.
Oh, BJ.
What's up?
I saw an unfortunate comment.
What?
Jay Hayhej, I think I apologize if I butchered your name, but they said, wait, you do victory themes too? They don't know.
Yeah, Brandon does the victory themes. I'm not a music composer. He is. He's a very talented music composer. And if you wanna perhaps commission some music from him, you can.
Hey, don't put me on the spot like that.
I will.
It's like,
Plug.
He's like, well, you did just start doing music commissions.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Well, now they do.
Well,
Now commission him.
They do now. They do now.
Give this man your money.
Does this mean BJ has to play the victory themes that I composed so far?
Later. Right now, I do want to focus on getting the request done.
I know. I didn't mean now.
$5 from Rowlet for Girahim and Midna. Thank you. And then we also had a $10 as well from that political guy for Astro Boy.
Astro Boy.
I gotta ask Rowlet, what trainer did you mug to get that money?
Gamerman Cam asks for Fan 1, does Brandon put the victory themes on his channel? I haven't put them on my channel, but the victory themes are on BJ's Twitter if you want to check them out there.
Yep, and then we have $2 from... I missed it. Have to wait for it to pop up. Oh, we got $2 from Ray. Pliers. I hate you.
Oh, unfortunate.
Dark Chaos ZX asking for the evil wizard final boss from Castle Crashers.
Mr. Maniac has a question for Danny.
Yes.
Hey Danny, question for you. Is your OBS issues been fixed for the next Nier Automata stream, whenever that may be?
Okay, so the issue that I'm running into, and I did have Brandon walk with me to kind of take a look at it, for whatever reason, it does not want to connect to my PlayStation anymore. Like, I set everything up, and usually with Elgato, when you go to stream something, when it's in the process of, like, loading up, you usually see, like, a 1 moment please, like, screen. And it's usually there for like a second or two before it connects, and okay, now we can start seeing the screen. It does not want to leave that one moment, please, screen.
Which
And
is really weird.
It is very, very weird. That's where it's like, it's just not connecting. But what's especially weird is like, if I go directly into like Elgato as if, okay, I'm going to be like recording gameplay for like, a regular video, connects no problem. It's just not wanting to connect through OBS. So I've tried, uninstalling OBS and then reinstalling it. That didn't fix it. So I'm kind of at a loss for Pro. It might just be the Elgato capture device itself, because it is pretty old and outdated.
We get $5 from Jovi Hernandez asking for Ben 10.
Ben 10, okay. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I gotta check to see if it's only the Sony stuff. Like because if I can still connect, if it can still connect to my Switch, no problem. Then it's like, okay, I'm not at a total loss. But that's something I'm gonna have to check this weekend.
In which case,
I
real quickly, I think something else I'll also do while I'm going through the comments on my videos is like on occasion I'll get Dynamic $2 asking for Chun-Li. Thank you. How did that show up on
Yeah,
here?
girl.
Interesting. But I think what I'll also do here and there is that if I see a question asked in the comments on my videos, I don't mind I'll probably answer it directly to the one that answered that asked it like I normally do, but I'll also just read it out for you guys as well. Because we have someone here called the Leaf Guard on the Springtrap video, I think asking a question actually I think that we covered in the Mistakes and Issues video. Asking for Springtrap's neutral special, what happens if he gets hit 10 times by Roy's fully charged neutral specials, like the superpower sword attack. It would do the same thing as if he was hit by 10 of Roy's jabs. Like, it doesn't matter what attacks Springtraps gets hit by, he deals the same damage no matter what. He just needs to get hit 10 times while in his state. Like, while in his jawed state, whatever that is. Okay. Chanizard674 asking for a Mii fighter based on Wii Sports.
Wii Sports fighter. Okay. Oh, I just gotta get your name. Chanizard. Gotcha.
Oh, I feel bad actually for this commenter. So like, this is the commenter whose nickname is Keith Friday Night Funkin'. I think it's pretty much been confirmed that the name Keith is not the boyfriend's real name. Even in the Kickstarter, they just referred to him as boyfriend. I don't think he has his official name.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he doesn't.
So yeah, like literally people, whoever it was that started calling him Keith, that's something that someone else made up. That it was effectively wrong. It's the same deal as everyone calling Photoshop Flowey Omega Flowey. He's not called Omega Flowey. He's called Photoshop Flowey. Omega Flowey is a fan name, and I don't know why it has a fan name considering that it already has an official name, Photoshop Flowey, because that's what's listed in the credits. And I know I went on this rant a couple months ago, and I'm just gonna go on it again real quick. I hate the name Omega Flowey. It just doesn't make sense. Like, it literally sounds like a name that someone came up with for the sake of trying to make it sound cool. But like, no, gamer CJ10 asking for Jevil. I had that one to that list.
Oh no, I gotcha.
But yeah, like yeah, and Jojo was here, $5 asking for the Hello Neighbor and Diblob and Pinky from Diblob. Thank you. Up and then $5 from Ray asking if we saw the Great Ace Attorney stuff. Confirmed for English. I am, and I'm excited about it.
As am I. I need to try. This just means I need to try the other Ace Attorney games. So.
Wait. I missed that. What got announced with Phoenix Wright?
Great Ace Attorney. It's like a spin-off series based off of like Phoenix Wright's ancestor. $5.
Oh.
And then we got $5 from I missed you. Darkling asking for Ty the Tasmanian Tiger and Master Hand. But anyway, what was that? So yeah, like whoever came up with the fan name Omega Flowey, it sounds like they literally did it just to try to do a cool sounding name, but it just sounds like a too try hard to me. It doesn't even make sense in context because Omega is the last letter of the Greek alphabet. So usually when the word Omega is used or something, that usually means it's like the final of that line. Like E123 Omega. He's the final of the E series. So it makes sense. And then we have $2 from White Oak asking for Jack and Dexter. It makes sense that Omega is his name. But Omega Flowey doesn't make sense because that's not his final form. So that just doesn't make sense. I hate that name.
I know. I just think because the term Omega gets thrown around so often that sadly I think a lot of people they don't quite realize what the term Omega originally came from. They're just like, oh, that sounds cool, and it's like, hold on a minute, guys. There's a reason why it is called that way. Goddamn Latin.
Score Bunny Star Alicia, I do want to preface the whole, you don't have to worry about not having requests or money for that matter to enjoy the stream. Like, you can just as easily just tune in, chat with us, ask us questions, chat with the chat, all that stuff. Like, you don't need to worry about any of that extra stuff in order to enjoy yourself here.
Yeah, it's like, I'm trying to get everybody, it's just, admittedly, it is a lot easier when it's like, oh, there's a request because it's like a paid request because it's got a nice bright box that it's very hard to miss.
Here's a fun little comment actually from Dan on the Unovan Trainer video, Dan V3 YouTube saying, I have a Snivy plush, so I was really happy to see this video. Well, I'm glad you liked it.
Hey, man with taste.
Speaking of
Dark Chaos VX, $2. Asking for Mephiles the Dark. And then JoJo is here with $10 asking for Toriel. As in his... Okay, gotcha. Also, did Danny go somewhere?
Yeah, I think she's probably off to get Dindins.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Alright, in that case, I guess if you guys have requests in the chat, you might want to hold off on them for just a bit until Danny gets back. Otherwise, they might get missed. Okay, actually, I guess while it's in my mind, because I keep seeing them, what's the point of people doing these comments where they just like hold down their enter key just to like have this giant space between between words and sentences? Because all I did was all I did was hit the read more and then just see see my entire page get covered in blank. It's like, why?
Oh.
It's I want to say I know some people probably do that for some comments to avoid maybe spoilers.
I can get that, but like, there's just some where it's just absolutely no reason.
Oh, that's where it was.
I do not wish to spoil my request.
Imagine all the glitches this would cause on the Eevee moveset. I mean, if it's programmed properly, I don't see any reason why there would be glitches.
You become all the evolutions at once.
like that episode of Pokemon where Team Rocket kidnapped the Eevee and then are really close to like shoving 3 stones into its face at the same time, just to see what happens. It's cruel. Thank you, Blackjack Giga. $5. Are you doing movesets for new characters or ones you've done? Oh, new characters, of course.
Okay.
You back?
So sorry, I just got dinner.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah, breakfast for dinner.
Breakfast for dinner.
Yep,
Or not.
scrambled egg, some bacon and toast. Alright, I'm trying to think. Were there any paid donations that I missed? The last one I got. Okay, the last one I got was Jojo was here. He donated for a request for Toriel.
Yeah, I didn't see any of that. So yeah, Danny's back. So if you want to go back to requesting, yeah, feel free.
That I'll have foods in me.
But yeah, I should also, of course, also preface this. Yeah, like if you don't have any requests that you want to make, or if you can't donate, don't feel bad about that. Like, don't feel obligated to donate. Like, I really appreciate it, I do, but don't feel obligated. Like, it's about all I can say on that matter. Up, and then it's another one from Blackjack, but I missed it, so I'll have to wait for it to pop up on my screen.
Could you do a quick one for the hunter then?
The hunter
from yeah, I'm gonna need to know where that came from.
Like the Monster Hunter? Because I've done the Monster Hunter before, but how I'm handling Monster Hunters is that the Monster Hunter that I've done is the Great Sword variety. And then $2 from White Hook asking for Liz Burt from Bugsnax. Okay. So if you want to request other weapon classes for Monster Hunters, feel free to do that. And then 5 from Malik Perry. Some do it for a joke, more specifically for a pun where they make a long silence before saying it. I've seen some do that, yeah.
Okay, Blackjack confirmed. It's the hunter from Halo. I know what he's talking about. It's
gotcha. Okay.
That's one of the Covenant monsters. So it's like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Got it.
Yes,
and then there was
died with
somebody
one shot
from
in Halo 1 from the pistol.
Yeah, Ryan showed us that one. That was crazy.
And then $3 from Tom Jackson asking for Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude.
I like how you think.
Something I actually should preface on that one, though, is, as well as, like, I see a lot of people requesting for all 3 of them to be in one moveset. I disagree. Because
I disagree. I disagree wholeheartedly too on that one.
Because, like, aside from Ash and Wolves, those 3 never work together at all.
Well, not only that, they play radically differently. But even if, like, not only just by like, you know, this like move like from weapons and such, but you know, we also like to play a little bit of the character into it too. And they are so radically different that it's just like, yeah, I don't know how the hell you can make all 3 of them work together in unison. They are that radically different. I mean, that's the point of the second half of the game, is how these 3 clash.
Yeah. And $5. I apologize, I missed your name, but they're saying you can't stay for the stream, so have fun, everybody else. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate that.
Okay, I'm still trying to scroll up. Somebody requested something for Bugsnax. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. That's where it's like, where the hell is the Bugsnax? Bugsnax, not Bugsmax. Or to type.
$2 from Bacon Bread requesting for Raz from Psychonauts.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Give me a good excuse to finally play that game.
You haven't played Psychonauts still?
I have not.
Boy!
I mean, I too have not played. I also have not played Psychonauts yet.
Boy! Just what the hell?
What?
So you gotta get on that. Especially if there's a Psychonauts 2 that's supposedly coming.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah, I'm hearing good things.
I mean, I think they dropped the trailer for it, but I haven't heard anything about it since. Alrighty, there we go. $5 donation, from Gamer CJ10, requesting Prince Fluff.
Prince Fluff.
I support that.
Also,
As do I.
BF1 cheers. Stay
Wait, what
hydrated.
happened?
Stay hydrated.
Oh, drinks, right. You know what? Speaking of which, I should-
And then Charcoal Devil with $2 asking for Magnum Malo from Monster Hunter Rise.
Yeah. I also saw Steve Ack asking for Joseph Joestar.
Okay, actually, so here's another comment that I have here written down on my So, quite often I do get comments, people on my Papyrus and Sands video, people saying that they don't get the change in the weather joke. I guess you should not supposed to explain the joke, but at this point, I'll go ahead and explain it. The idea is that Sands was talking about how. $2 from White Oak asking for Talion from Shadows of Mordor.
Okay.
Wait, did they really not get the joke?
Yeah, there's plenty of people that don't. But like the idea is that and then just $5 from JoJo was here. Thank you. The idea was that because they were talking about money, because I gotta remember exactly what the actual conversation was, but it was literally like, how Sans just buys the same jacket over and over again instead of just washing them, and Sans was like, it saves on the water bill because I don't have to wash them. But then I'm like, well, wait a minute, don't you have to buy all the jackets though? And he's like, I use the money that I saved on water. And then he prefaces that with that, hey, if we're ever short on cash, I can always just wait for change in the weather.
But
Yeah.
Change, like money change, things like
Change.
that. Anyway, Dark Meta Knight with $5 requesting for Dark Matter and Ruby Rose. Alrighty.
Don't worry if you guys can't donate. You don't have to donate to enjoy the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Nor do you have to donate to get your request noticed.
Oh well, Matt MC, happy birthday! Thank you for stopping by. Happy birthday!
Whose
Birthday
is it?
boy.
Wait, hold on. Why are you giving me money on your birthday? What? That's not how that works. Adam, thank
That's
you. Requesting for Sly Cooper. All right.
All right. Yep.
And then Levy Metal Heart with $3 asking for Ryu Hayabusa.
Oh, you know what? That's valid because
Yeah,
the Ninja Gaiden collection.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
Yeah, the Ninja Gaiden collection is about to be a thing. Or sorry, collection for the Switch. Ian Jones asks Brawlfan1, how are Danny and Brandon doing today? I don't know, Danny. How are you today?
I am doing all right. Yeah, doing good. Just trying to eat and write at the same time.
I'm doing wonderful as well.
Oh, and then we got a comment here on my Knights video. Yay, we get the crazy lady.
Yo!
Oh no.
$3 from Dynamic asking for Mikasa Ackerman from Attack on Titan.
Has there been Attack on Titan games?
Yeah, there have.
I know that.
Yeah, there's been plenty.
Like official ones?
Yeah, there's been plenty.
Okay.
I think one's on the Switch actually, and some are on the 3DS.
Okay. I remembered years and years ago, like when Attack on Titan first came out, someone did like a fan game or something where it was like, it was very much a fan game because half the time it didn't work properly. But I remember that was floating around a lot too.
I remember that fan game. But yeah, then some official AOT games started.
$2 from Mark Axel asking for Kiryu from Yakuza. That's the game I want to play at some point. Not even just for a moveset. I'm just interested in Yakuza. We have $5 from Nintendo asking for ML. from Sonic.
Okay.
Hold on.
Honestly, BJ, I'm the same way. It's like, yeah, Yakuza has exploded. That I'm just like, where do I even begin at this point?
I mean, it sounds like Yakuza 0 is a pretty good starting point, I think. Like, I ended up watching Lythero play that game for his streams, and it looked like a lot of fun. That's it. Alicia, I apologize. Asking for Doraemon. I apologize for not being able to pronounce your name. And
I see a
here
comment.
asking for Jet from Sonic Riders along with Wave. All right.
I see a comment that says at BrawlFan1, 6 from Little Nightmares. Please read. I can't donate. I have no money. Next
worry.
question.
We're doing our best to get you down. And then a human, I think, requesting for Glover and Pablo Sanchez. From Backyard Football. From Backyard Football. No, that's a real person. Sorry. We'll get Glover, but we can't get Pablo Sanchez. That's a real person. Then stop licking for Chandelure.
Seriously though, I did just get through saying that you guys don't have to worry about donating in order to get your request read.
This is too much. I want Gecko Boy asking for tabs.
I'd like people to just understand real quick. There's over 340 people of you in this stream. We're not going to be able to see every single comment that's put out there. I'm just saying. We're doing our best.
You're all making me feel bad. I really appreciate it, guys, but you're making me feel bad. Do I still hate you for Danganronpa? No, that was a bit. I love Danganronpa. Like, that'll be a game that I eventually probably play for SNG at some point, like as a live stream, and make these guys watch it. And
oh no, I've already seen Danganronpa. I know.
Wait, Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks? Alright. A fax machine would really like Kara as an assist trophy. I don't even know how that would work. Because there's nothing to work with right now.
No, Turtle Gamer. It's not imagine having money. It's imagine needing money to enjoy a live stream.
See G-Man the Boss requesting Pike from League of Legends.
Yang requested Josuke Higashikata.
Which one? Wait, there's two Josuke's. Which one are we talking about here? There is a clear distinction between the two.
there are actually two. Like that's not a joke.
Oh my god.
Here's some nasty comments which are the very reason why I can't show my comments on the stream.
Children. I see someone saying part 4 Josuke, but we need actual confirmation.
Well, part 4 Josuke, well, that's Diamond is Unbreakable Josuke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's all I need is like, part 8, part 4. But if what they're asking for is part 4, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if I see it in the chat again.
And I'm seeing some people saying part 4, so I'm writing them down. I do gotta say though, it's like part 4 Josuke. You, sir or madam, have great taste in JoJo's.
Part 8 Josuke would be a nightmare to code.
Pablo Sanchez isn't a real person. I'm fairly. Am I wrong about that? Aren't all the people in like the backyard sports games like children based off the real like players? That's what I thought.
I don't even know what that game. I don't even know what that game is.
Like that was actually a game that I used to play a lot with my stepdad. Like it's like a football. Like there are tons of different sports games like backyard football, but it's literally just football. But you're playing as like children versions of all the players.
Will Bassett. I mean, you say Toby Fox is God, and that's why he has the most toxic fan base. I would like to direct you to Pokemon.
We
And Smash.
got another person here asking me why I made King Boo heavy despite him being a ghost. Because once again, Smash weight doesn't equivalent to real weight. It just means survivability. I think I'm just gonna start calling it survivability from now on. Just stop calling it weight, because weight is the official term. But if I just call it survivability, I think that'll probably confuse less people. I think. But even then, King Boo is a heavyweight in Mario Kart. Plus, boy can make shockwaves by smashing the ground. Like, that's a thing that only heavy people can do. So don't ask me. It's Mario. It's Mario. Don't ask me.
Yeah. At that point, people just arguing semantics.
Logan Naihuiz. Who is Dan? I know a Danny, not a Dan.
Are we talking like Dan Hibiki Dan?
Shout out to Street Fighter 5.
Because there's that Dan. There is Sir Daniel Fortescue.
I love medieval.
It's like, I know there's several Dans.
I do know a lot of Dans. I don't know a Dan in this particular group right now.
Okay. All right, you know what? Okay, hang on. I'm going to take a quick break from jotting down requests real quick, and I am going to actually read off what I've gotten so far, request-wise.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I am already just writing down boyfriend for, Friday Night Funkin'. So, boyfriend. We have Mono. We have Six. Balin. Lance, a.k.a. not Riala from Balin Wonderworld. Arthur from Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Asura from Asura's Wrath. Professor Layton. Nathan Drake. The Fall Guy. Chell. The Terrarian. Parappa the Rapper, another version of Link, Prisoner from Battle Block Theater, Pincer, Dante, Nemesis, Chun-Li, Blacephalon, Pepsi Man, Girahim, Midna, Astro Boy, Conquer, Ben 10, Jotaro Kujo, Pyramid Head, Funny Valentine, Wii Sports Fighter, Neku Sakuraba, Jevil, Hello Neighbor, Pinky from the Blob, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, Master Hand, Kratos, Jack and Daxter, Toriel, Murray from Sly Cooper, The Hunter from Halo, Edelgard, Dimitri, Claude, Liz Burt from Bugsnax, Raz from Psychonauts, Prince Fluff, Joseph Joestar, Magna Malo, if I'm writing that right.
Oh, Magna Malo from Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Talion from Shadows of Mordor, The Big Daddy, Sly Cooper, DJ Octavio, Dark Matter, Ruby Rose, Ryu Hayabusa, Yu Narukami, Dio, Cosma Kiryu, Emerald/Gemerald, Mikasa Aquaman, Jet from Sonic Riders, Glover, Doraemon, Alvin the Chipmunk, Pike from League of Legends, Sir Daniel Fortescue, Josuke from Part 4, Josuke from Part 8, and 2B.
All right, that's it.
That's what I've gotten so far.
All right.
I see a comment. I see a comment floating around that says from the Houser bunch that says "Do yourself." That's disgusting.
I'm not making a moveset of myself, guys. Sorry. That said, I saw JoJo was here also make a request for a Q from Honey Pop. Sorry, I'm gonna have to deny that question.
Oh, no.
Honey Pop is a pornographic game, and I'm not touching anything pornographic.
No.
YouTube would beat down the door.
You just hear the YouTube sirens coming on. What's going on over here, guys?
No, sir. I don't know who requested that, but get help.
Yeah, so if you didn't hear,
I'm gonna assume that was assume it was a joke.
Actually, I missed this part, Danny. Have you been like? I guess have people been requesting for Pico? I guess I missed if you said that. Or I guess I missed.
No, I saw Pico floating around.
Yeah, I guess I may have missed if you said that or not. Because like Pico is another one that I'm denying in terms of requests because his game is about school shootings. So no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not a subject I'm touching.
Yeah. Yeah.
which is sad too, because actually in week 7 of Friday Night Funkin', like Pico shows up at like the end of it, and like the army dude literally says, "Shouldn't you be at like shooting a school up or something?" It's like, wow, okay, not cool. So
Yeah.
no. Sorry, no to Pico. But thank you, Ray, for reminding me.
That's like there's a little something called tag. Maybe you should try picking that up.
Yeah. I don't mind the boyfriend if his finished game has enough, because as of right now, there's nothing wrong with the boyfriend himself. As of right now, who knows? Maybe when the final game comes out, it'll be something so bad will come up from it that I may not want to touch it. We'll see. Pablo Sanchez isn't a real person? I'm looking this up. Hold on. Did they just make fictional kids for Backyard Football? I was always under the impression that they were real people.
Austin Dunlap asks if you've heard of Spiritfarer. I have. Nice cozy game. I actually have a friend who I write music for and also does streams that actually has been streaming that game recently.
Pablo Sanchez is a real person. Pablo Sanchez, footballer, born 1983, and he's a real person.
Yep.
So, I don't know what to tell you guys. Sorry.
See a request for Vileplume.
Vileplume. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
What's today? Friggin' the 22nd. We are 8 days away from Pokemon Snap. I can't wait.
Okay, so
Ryan.
Hold on. Cause I've been debating about this. I've never played a Pokemon Snap game before in my life, but I kind of want to try this one. Should I?
I mean, I don't know yet. I'm getting it regardless. If you want to wait for me to get it first and play through it and get my thoughts on it before you jump in, like, that's fine, I guess. Either that or you can try Pokemon Snap on like a 64 ROM or something and then see how that works, see how you like it.
I mean, because I've seen Pokemon Snap in action. I've just never played it.
Hold on. Hello, Mr. Fan 1. My brother and I were wondering if you could make Scott Pilgrim. Oh, you know what? Actually, funny enough,
BG just got up and went somewhere. Didn't he?
physical copy of Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I got it from the limited. I got it from the limited run games. Finally, I could have gotten it digitally, but I wanted it physical, so I got it physical. And I even got a cool little cute card to go with it too. It's like don't see this as like me ready to make a Scott Pilgrim moveset. He still needs a lot more requests, and he's also a non-video game character, so you got to remember that. I just wanted this game. Like, I love Scott Pilgrim. I love Scott Pilgrim. I wanted this. So
I too own the game, so if we wanted to do some runs, we definitely could.
Yeah, we need to. I never got a chance to play the game when it first came out, and now I finally can.
Yeah, neither did I, and I'm able to do the same. So we definitely
I gotta say,
I hard call Ramona Flowers right now.
I do gotta say, I love the cover of it. The SA1 reference.
I love it. Like, it's Sonic. It's literally Sonic. Like, on the back we see like I wish I double dipped a little more to get like the bigger versions. That way I can get the Ramona cover, but she's on the back too. The like the Ramona Flowers doing like the cool Sonic pose too. Like.
I see Scott Hardy asking if you see this, say Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle. I mean, I didn't see it. Danny did, so. Josh,
so you got two Snickerdoodles instead of just one. Oh, you just got three.
Requesting for Blood Edge from Blaze Blue.
Ragna. Yeah, I got Ragna. Hang on. Yeah, I just saw. Now that you brought it up, it's like, yep, Scott Pilgrim. It's like, yeah, fine. From Springlock, I saw. It's like, yep. Piling up on the Scott Pilgrim.
We got part 4 Josuke Yang, don't you worry.
So speaking of the JoJo's, we have finally got Jordan through part 5.
Yay! Now he's completely caught up. He's ready. He is ready for Jolene.
Yada yada dawa.
Got another comment here that I gotta ask him for clarification on what character they're talking about.
Orcane from Rivals of Aether. Okay, so here's my take on Rivals characters. Is it really necessary to make a Smash moveset out of a Rivals character when Rivals of Aether is basically a Smash game?
I guess it depends.
Like,
how similar,
yeah,
how similar is the playstyle?
Very, actually.
I know it especially feels more like Melee, but then again, that's
like,
Smash.
Yeah, because Rivals of Aether is basically Smash without the final smashes. That's literally it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like any character that a Rivals character has in Rivals, you might as well just throw into Smash. It's effectively the same thing. Go on. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, like, I'm seeing a couple people asking for Grand Theft Auto characters. Remind me, BJ, are you okay with Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, that should be fine. Cause
okay,
I see Grand Theft Auto in like the same caliber as like Bayonetta. So.
Okay.
I mean, you've also covered Doom, so.
Yeah.
Well, true, but still, there's just some things like I know there's a lot that you're working around, but at the same time, like, there have been characters where you just flat out say no just because you don't like them as characters.
Yeah, I guess it really does depend on the Grand Theft Auto characters specifically, I suppose.
I'm seeing Trevor Phillips from Grand Theft Auto 5.
Well, that's the thing, though. I know very little about Grand Theft Auto. I'd have to actually look myself. So, like, I'm writing them down just in case. But like,
I see a comment from the Foolish Jester that says, "At Brawl Fam, please see this. Here's a few Angry Birds. Here's a few Angry Birds, Fawful, and Midbis from Mario and Luigi RPG series, and Peacock from Skullgirls. If you see this, I appreciate this."
Actually, something I should preference real quick is, I keep saying preference a lot. Something I should clarify as well. If you make a request in the chat, but you've already made your request in a comment of one of these videos, I'm gonna see it in the video eventually. So you don't need to make it again in the chat, because I'm gonna end up seeing it anyway. So just a heads up on that one. KGK Skull for $5 asking for the Kamen Rider. Gotcha.
Oh, Kamen Rider. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh. AGK. Gotcha.
$2.01 from JoJo is here. A special where every Smash character gets an echo. See, I feel like a lot of people already do that, and I'm sure, like, people are curious to hear my opinions on that, but honestly, my opinions on it, trying to give every single Smash character who doesn't already have one an Echo Fighter just seems like a really forced thing to do, in my opinion. Like, I'm sure there are some characters who could have easy echoes. I would personally rather just give them new movesets, though. That's just how I see it.
It also depends on, just who exactly is the character, because there are some characters where it's like, it's very easy, to do an echo, and then there's others where it's like, well, there's so much difference that's like, yeah, let's just make him a separate character.
Yeah. Oh, here's something interesting. Actually, Brian, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, I got a comment here saying, regarding for Spyro, they said that they wished they wish that the side special was the lightning breath and that the bubble breath was a grab. What are your thoughts on that one?
I guess I could kind of see the bubble being a grab because that's essentially what you did. That's essentially what you did in Enter the Dragonfly. You grabbed them with the. You essentially did grab them with the bubble breath. So I could see that. Lightning breath. I mean, I guess I could see that too.
Okay. And we had
just like a quick little like jolt of lightning out.
Yeah. Okay, so I saw a request for Gungeoneer. Sorry, I missed your name though.
Wait, DJ Halabu from Mario Party DS? You mean MC Halabu from Mario Party 8? Because I own Mario Party DS and I don't remember Halabu being in that game.
Dynamic requesting for Sakura. Sorry for donating a lot. Don't apologize to me, man. I appreciate it.
Wait. Sakura is a common name. What are we talking about here?
He said Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. Okay.
Okay, so the good Sakura.
Wait, hold on. What kind of backwards universe are we living in where someone's apologizing for donating?
I appreciate
that's your choice. You made the choice to donate, and we greatly appreciate it.
How dare you donate? You're making me feel bad.
How dare you apologize for a choice you made willingly?
I'm offended by this money.
Excuse me.
What?
Let me see.
Devil May Cry or Metal Gear Solid, but Snake is already in Smash.
I think she's probably just asking like, which do we prefer?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought requests were still floating around. I'm like, what?
That's kind of a hard thing to call because those are two completely different games.
I really couldn't tell you though. That's I couldn't tell you. Doesn't Steve lower Master Chief's chances? I mean, Banjo didn't lower Steve's chances. I mean, the way I see it, it doesn't really matter what character a company is from. Just because one character is already in from a company, that doesn't lower their chances. It's just they just put in whoever they want.
Static plays. I'm pretty sure BJ already did Scorpion.
Yes, from Mortal Kombat, I have, yeah.
Yeah, BJ already did Scorpion. Check the video if you missed it.
Okay, actually, you know, here's a topic of discussion. Like, this is probably gonna end up being something I talk about a bit in the next mistakes video, because it's in regards to Henry Stickmin. But I guess, like, what would you say is like the true definition of the first $5 from White Oak 19? Egg Pawn, requesting for Egg Pawn.
Okay. And then I see Caro with $50 ARS. I'm not sure what currency that is, but regardless, they've requested Club Penguin.
All right.
Oh,
okay, but
also,
I guess here's my question though. Like, what would you say is the definition of logic? Because in my Henry Stickmin video, I brought up how his games are very logic based. Like the idea where you use a certain amount of you use a certain mindset to pick the options you're presented, and those options are what move you forward and or lead you to a failing I guess route. So let me look up what the dictionary says.
I actually pulled it up. Reasoning conducted or assessed according to strict principles of validity.
Okay.
In other words, stuff that makes sense.
Stuff that makes sense in context to the situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So then, I guess knowing that, like, would you? I'd still argue to an extent that the Henry Stickmin games are still very logic based. Because, like, even if there were some things that don't make sense in context, like, they make sense in context of the game. And the game actively makes fun of you for making certain choices, asking, why did you pick that? That was such a stupid choice. Like, effectively saying things like that. So, like...
Cheers to distraction dance. Cease.
Actually, here's another question. Why didn't I make Sub-Zero and Echo Fighter for Scorpion? Because they fight radically different. They have two completely different, like, fighting styles. Super Swordman. Thank you for the $5. Is there any way to increase the odds of getting a video? Either way. Well, the way to increase the odds of a character getting a video is just them by getting more requests. Simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, there have been times where, like, you know, BJ will have, like, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this, but then he gets such an influx of requests for a character that he's like, okay, I gotta rethink now the order, because people really want this one. So, yeah, it is very much by request number.
Yep.
Oh! Drek Noir Darkness, welcome to the party! Choose your class.
Yeah. All right. That being said, it's like, ooh, like I'm writing down your request, Super Swordman. So as soon as I see, it's like, ooh, American McGee Alice, interesting choice.
And then $2 from Nord Second asking for I think it said Poppy Bros Jr. And then Mikal the Pro asking for Rouge the Bat.
Okay, hang on.
You guys are being too generous. Thank you. It's making me feel good. Chronos Unleashed. Oh, well, just thank you. Didn't even say anything. Thank you. BF1 cheers. Stay hydrated.
Looks like people are trying to get a train going on here.
I still need to try to figure out how to get, like, my emotes to appear in my chat box on OBS. Like, Brandon, do you know how to do that?
Normally they should just appear automatically. Like, if people are, like, putting the emotes in, like, the chat.
Well, like, more...
Yeah, they should just go up automatically.
That's the thing. The YouTube emotes appear, but whenever they write... Well, actually, no, it doesn't even look like they are. Yeah, it's like, it just shows up as, like, just like the word, like, to put it in. So is it like something I gotta do? I gotta do an OBS specifically.
Are you using a chat widget, or are you just like?
It's
Like what are you using to?
Oh, first off, Yumi Smiley requesting for Cat and Raven from Gravity Rush, and then LP requesting for Terrarian and Dream. Isn't Dream a YouTuber? I keep hearing that Dream is a YouTuber. Because if Dream's a YouTuber, then no to Dream. But I'll do Terrarian if he gets enough requests. But yeah. What were you asking, Brandon? Like,
are you using a chat widget like from OBS or?
It's a widget. Like, it's like from Streamlabs.
Is it the Streamlabs chat widget?
I don't fully know.
Yeah, because I'm seeing emotes pop up in. I'm seeing specific emotes pop up in the little chat widget on your stream.
Oh, like on like the stream of like the YouTube page itself, because like in the video.
Yeah.
Because like on OBS specifically, it's not showing up there. But then like once again they were bringing up how Pablo Sanchez, like apparently according to the Backyard Football Wiki, he's fictional. I just looked him up though. It just said Pablo. There's a real life Pablo Sanchez who was a football player. He's a real person. I just looked it up. I don't care what the Backyard Wiki says, whether or not he's fictional. There is a real life Pablo Sanchez football player, so I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
Methinks there be a conspiracy.
Like, it'd be funny if, like, there were, like, fictional, like, characters made in Backyard Football, but then some of them actually mash real-life football players. That'd be a funny coincidence, but I kind of doubt that. Like, they have Tom Brady in the game. It's like, come on. J. Cool suggesting for Fawful from Mario and Luigi.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
And then I see Kronos Unleashed has requested Mono and 6 from Little Nightmares.
We can get you. We got you down for them. Cool.
Yep, I got it.
Genos the cyborg.
Oh dear, then we got a person who's requesting for the same exact character on every single video. So, like, it looks like, so, like, in context of the actual videos, it's just one comment. But, J-Co Nintendo Craft, for $10, have I seen E&A? It's a YouTube series with a surreal PS1 aesthetic. No, never heard of that. But yeah, like, so, like, when people leave the same request, but on different videos, to me, like, when I go to my comments page, and because like I'm getting all of my comments on a single comments page that posts every single comment on all of my videos in the order of when they were posted. But so literally what I'm seeing is just like can you do what if Highness was in Smash? Can you do if Highness? So so literally it starts on what if Muffet? Can you do Highness? On what if Faridi? Can you do Highness? On what if Jibanyan? Can you do Highness? On Mimikyu, Waluigi, Shantae, like, he's just going to every video and leaving the same comment. So it's just a huge line of the same exact comment.
If I may,
So
you have all that energy to repeat comments on someone's videos. Just all that energy to repeat comments on someone's videos. What's going on?
I see Dracula Darkness asks, can I help design stages?
That can technically, because oh, thank you, Ian. Eatman asking for John Z from Fortnite. Gotcha. Technically, yeah, because whenever I do the aesthetic stream, where I go over stock icons, series icons, classic roots, stages, and the box naming titles, I get all that most input from you guys. So yeah, technically you can help in that regard. You just have to be present for the streams is all. But I guess to go back to like the people leaving the same comments on each individual video. I should also remind everybody as well that every character you ask for counts as one request. So even if you ask for this, if you specifically ask for the same character 100 times, that still counts as only one request. Like, it's not the number of comments that I'm looking at, it's the number of people, of individual people asking for them.
I see Draknor is saying, he was asking about designing stages because they're studying architecture.
Ooh. I'm not sure how...
I mean, that's certainly one way to study.
Yeah. I mean...
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with the architecture stuff, so... I guess? Equal. Yeah, I forgot. Proto from Protogent, the world's only antivirus with data recovery software. I think antivirus think. What? Huh?
Is it list time?
7:30. Yeah, technically.
All right.
Alrighty, so from the top, we've got the boyfriend from Friday Night Funkin', Mono, Six, Balan, Lance from Balan Wonderworld, Arthur from Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Asura, Professor Layton, Nathan Drake, The Fall Guy, Chell, Terrarian, Parappa the Rapper, a new version of Link, Prisoner from Battle Block Theater, Pincer, Dante, Nemesis, Chun-Li, Blacephalon, Pepsi Man, Girahim, Midna, Astro Boy, Honker, Ben 10, Jotaro Kujo, Pyramid Head, Funny Valentine, Wii Sports Fighter, Neku Sakuraba, Jevel, Hello Neighbor, Pinky from The Blob, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, Master Hand, Kratos, Jack and Daxter, Toriel, Murray from Sly Cooper, The Hunter from Halo, Edelgard, Dimitri, Claude, Lizbert from Bugsnax, Raz from Psychonauts, Prince Fluff, Joseph Joestar, Magnamallow, Talion from Shadows of Mordor, Big Daddy, Sly Cooper, DJ Octavio, Dark Matter, Ruby Rose, Yu Narukami, Ryu Hayabusa, Dio, Kazuma Kiryu, Emerald/Gemerald, Mikasa Ackerman, Jet from Sonic Riders, Glover, Doraemon, Alvin the Chipmunk, Pike from League of Legends, Sir Daniel, Josuke Higashikata from JoJo Part 4, Josuke Higashikata from Part 8 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, 2B, Earthworm Jim, Beat from Jet Set Radio, Peacock, Dr. Neo Cortex, Ezio Auditore, Carmen Sandiego, Dingo Dial, Jonesy, Bubsy, Grillby, Vivi from Final Fantasy IX, Ragna the Blood Edge, Scott Pilgrim, Trevor Phillips, Travis Touchdown, The Elite Beat Agents, Kamen Rider, Abe from Oddworld, Callie and Marie, Raiden from Metal Gear, Subject Delta, Senator Armstrong, King what?
You kind of you muffled out there for a second.
Yeah, you were fading a
Okay.
bit.
What was the last word you heard?
I heard Armstrong.
That was literally the last person I said.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, so Senator Armstrong, King Ali, Hades from Kid Icarus Uprising, Sakura from Street Fighter, Giant Dad from Dark Souls, The Guardian from Breath of the Wild, Gordon Freeman, Fury Bowser, Riku, Egg Pawn, Club Penguin, Epic Mickey, Caesar Zeppeli, Lady Dimitrescu, Titus, Alice Liddell from American Mickey's Alice, Poppy Bros Jr., Cat/Raven from Gravity Rush, Ripto.
Hold on, you're muffling out again.
You're fading again.
Fuck you. Anyway,
Hey, no
what was
cursing.
the last
No
one?
cursing.
It's like, what was the last one you heard?
Just keep going.
Cat and Raven.
Ripto, Fawful, Carmelita, Tifa. Done.
Jeez.
That's funny.
In which case, I looks like I gotta make the first call out of the night here on my comments. So
Alright.
it's the Highness guy again, the guy that was requesting for a Highness over and over again on separate videos. He tried making multiple accounts to request for the same character.
What?
And it was very easy to tell because here I'm not gonna call out the comments, but or the usernames. But I mean, honestly, you can probably find them really easily, even if I do. Because the literal comment is, "Can you do if Highness was in Smash, Highness from Kirby?" No punctuation, just that entire sentence. Highness is no capitalization in Highness, the like of that. But then on one of the videos, it's actually part on one of the videos. Suddenly there's a separate username with the exact same comment, and then a second username, a third username with again the exact same comment. Real quickly, Ray asking for Yuri Lowell from Tales of Vesperia. But the saddest part is, like, aside from the fact that the exact same comment, so it makes it very easy to tell that this guy just has alternate accounts. In the two alternate accounts, he spelt smash wrong in both of them. He spelt it SMAHS in both comments from separate accounts. We literally copy pasted the comment.
Oh, I don't want to be a rude man tonight. I really don't.
It's like, does someone else want to tell him? I might hurt his feelings.
I really don't want to hurt feelings tonight.
Actually, speaking of like comments and replies and whatnot, like this is something that I interacted with on Twitter, where someone was saying that there was once a time when Ash and his companions used to get lost in their journeys, and someone replied to that saying, "To be fair, kind of hard to get lost when the entire Galar region is a corridor." I replied saying, "Tell that to Leon," and this person replied to me saying, "Leon is a special case. Man was clearly pelted against a wall when he was born."
What the heck? No. We're not giving out usernames. We only need people going on witch hunts. Not saying you guys would go on witch hunts, but we don't know what you guys are capable of.
I see Honor D. If you don't do Jevil, we all unsubscribe. You're gonna have to take that up with Toby Fox, because we're waiting for that game to finish.
Yep.
Yeah, BJ.
Like that again. I know he said this multiple times in the past, but yeah, there's a reason we're holding off on Deltarune. It's because it's not done. We don't know what else Toby Fox has in store. So take it up with him.
And we know good and well that over 300 plus of you sitting in this live stream right now has heard BJ say that on multiple occasions.
I'll unsubscribe if you don't do Jevil. Well, I'm sorry about that one loss you had, BJ.
and secondly, who are you to speak for everybody in BJ's BJ's subscriber list?
You took that into a turn.
Yeah, like, who are you to say we all unsubscribe if you don't do Jevil? Who are you to speak for the over nearly 100,000 subscribers that BJ has on his channel?
Brandon,
Clearly, all the 100K subscribers is just this one person.
Brandon, you took that oddly personally.
Anyway, Dark Meta Knight with the $5 Canadian donation says, "Have you played Bug Fables yet? If not, as a Paper Mario fan, I highly recommend it. Also requesting for V from that game and Galactonite."
Right.
I've heard really good things. About Bug Fables.
And then Future Flares asking for Nico from One Shot.
One shot?
One Shot.
Okay.
I am one of the 92.5K subscribers you have. Wait, what does this say?
This is an interesting comment. This is an interesting comment on Master Chief. In regards to Isaac Smith, Mega Man's Legends 3 or Sonic Adventure 3? Oh, how about Half-Life 3?
How about Silk Song?
Lemur88 asking for Vileplume.
I am one of the 92.5K subscribers you have on your channel right now. I have a deadly important question to ask. What food do you guys like? I just want to ask that to all of you.
I love chicken. In which case, yes, this comment from on the Master Chief video saying, so in regards to Ryan, me and Ryan making Master Chief's melee jabs in reference to the fight that he had with Locke in one of the Halo games. Apparently the retort is that Halo fans are dying inside because we made that jab what it is. Why? Because Ryan himself is a massive Halo fan, and he seemed to have no problem making it that jab, so... Why would Halo fans be dying inside? Because that's the jab. I'm curious about that one. So.
Also, I am a big fan of pasta.
Same here.
I think everybody is at some point. There's bound to be some kind of pasta you'll like.
I
Yes.
love pasta, but it would make me.
Spaghetti.
I love pasta, but right now it would make me sick.
Yeah, spaghetti, baked pasta, mac and cheese.
Jocko Nintengrat says, the request Ina from the YouTube series, possibly soon a game. I guess
We don't. Like,
if there is no game, we're not going to count it. That is the because that if you remember from the Goku video that he did, he doesn't have a problem doing characters that originally come from outside of games, but they still have to have games under their
like
belt.
if they're about to get a game, I'd say hold on to that comment until they do get a game. Like, or hold on to that request until they do get a game.
Yeah, I mean that's like again, like for example, like I've been taking like the many requests for the various characters from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because there's multiple fighting games. There's plenty of material we can pull from.
Yeah.
Come on, computer. Okay.
Annabelle, it's for the $2 donation. What if you did the amalgamates?
They get enough requests.
It's like, I guess, which ones?
They get enough requests.
No, I mean, I'll still write it down, but it's like, there were a couple of them, so it's like, unless you're just gonna do one massive amalgamate that is made up of all the other amalgamates, because that'd be trippy.
I mean, it's kind of what they are, aren't they? Like. Whew. Okay. Oops. A 10. There we go. Hunter D, $2. Have I heard of Silva Gunner? Maybe? That name sounds familiar. I can't say I'm fully familiar with them now. Lee Perry, Ken Sugimori made a weird cartoon in 1996 Japan exclusive book with a pic of him and Hitmonlee. He said what? He said,
I want to get kicked by Hitmonlee.
Oof, why would you want to get kicked by Hitmonlee?
That's horrible.
Is that like a phone going off or something?
Yeah, I guess that was mine. I put it on vibrate.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even hear anything.
I was hearing it sounded like a rumbling.
Ah, the rumbling on my phone go all the way to my mic? That's interesting.
I was hearing a rumbling. I saw somebody ask BJ, if Grandma's wig is reflected, will Ashley grow?
Yes. Yes, she will.
Oh, I get it.
Probably one of the few projectiles that you hope get reflected.
He's like, I'll reflect this right back at you. Haha, you fell for my trap.
My RNG trap.
Plus, Chocobros is too early for Final Fantasy 16 characters. I would say so. The game's not even out yet. We don't know what anybody does in it.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Requesting characters from Final Fantasy 16. That game's not out yet. We don't know what anybody does in that game, so that's another one you're gonna have to hold off on.
We barely know the characters' names.
And then oof, like wow, even after all this time, I'm still getting As Real Dreamer requests on the Flowey video. God. I can't help it. I can't help but giggle at those.
No. I am convinced those people have never played Undertale.
I think it's either that or they're just like,
they didn't watch the video, or they didn't finish the video.
I think that it's either that or they're just like, no, we want Azrael to have his own video.
They don't.
Why?
They don't specify that. And even if I did that, he'd have the exact same moveset.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? Double the ad revenue.
Jeez.
Okay. I saw. Let's see. Chronos Unleashed asked, "What about a character from Suikoden 2? An old classic beloved by everyone. Plus, it would be great to have some representation."
Okay. And then.
At that point, it's just which character do you want?
Yeah. And then Honor D. I missed your request, but I saw your question as to why the music is sped up to avoid ad revenue, or to avoid copyright.
Copyright.
Yeah, I want to avoid the ad revenue. Oof.
Don't take that out of context.
Oof.
Anywho, the mega YouTuber with the $10 donation. I'd really appreciate if you checked out my movesets. I've made one I think you'd really like called the Indie Trio. Most recent joke. You inspired me to make the movesets that I have.
I'm glad that I was able to inspire you to be able to make movesets. Only thing is that I apologize if this comes off as rude at all. I don't want to look at movesets for characters that I myself haven't made videos yet for. If your movesets are for characters that I've already made videos for, then I'd be more than happy to look at them. But if it's for a character that I haven't covered yet, then I apologize. I'm gonna need to pass. And that's just a personal I guess what's the word
Reason?
I guess, yeah. It's like a personal rule of mine where it's like I don't want to feel like I'm stealing ideas. If I see some people give ideas and then I end up liking them and want to use them, either that or like if I come up with an idea and then see somebody else come up with the same idea or what have you, it's whatever. For my conscience, I want to be able to tell myself, even if somebody else comes up with ideas that are the same as mine, I can still say with confidence, coincidence. Say we had the same ideas. I didn't take any ideas from anybody. And generally, if I am going to use ideas from other people, I would like to at least credit them. But I'd rather avoid that if I can. Because I want to be able to come up with these on my own, with the only help that I receive from the guys in this call here. And then a few other friends that we have, this personal friend server that we have, because these are the guys I go to for criticism and such.
Hey, another sponsor.
Another sponsor.
Colin mentions, welcome to Tier 1.
Oh well, thank you. Yeah, be sure to choose your class. I hate it when I stutter. I hate my stutter. I hate it. I apologize. Here it is.
Golden Boy asks, are there movesets you've seen for characters you've already done that you liked better than your own?
Like after the fact, after the fact.
I guess have you seen somebody else's interpretation of a character that you've done that you actually like better than what you've thought of?
Yeah, like there really haven't been any that I like their entire moveset more than my own. Usually just elements. Like there are certain like there are movesets where there are elements, like there are parts of the moveset that I did prefer, like that I did like more than my own. But then there were like other parts of the same moveset where it's like, oh, I actually prefer what I did compared to this. Like, yeah, there are plenty of times like that. Here's another person having a realization that Undyne and Alphys are both girls.
Play the game.
Because I've had comments in the past where people were like, Undyne, or where they'll say that either Undyne or Alphys is a boy. Why are they together otherwise?
It's like,
Mad Dummy. That was it. My apologies for missing it earlier. Yeah. So Mad Dummy. Cool.
Mad Dummy. Got it.
All right. So I'm just now reaching comments from 6 days ago, but it also looks like I'm halfway through the list. So. Cool. Ooh, my neck is like poppy today.
You okay?
It's fine. Like, it's like my neck feels like, I guess it doesn't hurt, but like, because like ever since I started seeing the chiropractor, my neck and back have been like feeling. Well, my back is a different issue entirely because I have like this chronic discomfort going on back there since I was a kid, and they're trying to figure out how to fix that right now. But the pain, which was the whole reason why I went to the chiropractor in the first place, that's gone. Like they fixed that. Like, and it feels great.
That's
like,
good.
Yeah. But yeah, like I don't know, like right now, like I guess my neck might be a little stiff because it feels like whenever I turn my neck, like it gets a little poppy.
Okay. And then we have a $5 donation from Coman. First time donation from me and hope you find good use for it. If you're taking requests, maybe Slugcat from Rainworld or Anna Spelunky.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. And then here's another comment that I have to kind of call out. I apologize. Like, I think I don't know how many people here watch Domix, like the animator.
No. I can't say I've heard of him.
He made a video. I forget what the video was about, but he made a video effectively about about how people like they seem to bring up like they know they're gonna get a no answer, but they ask anyway. And Domix is literally like, if you know if you know they're gonna say no, then don't ask. So I kind of got this here comment like someone said, first, I'm making YouTube with $5. Don't worry about the movesets. Most of the ones I've made, you have also, so it's fine. Plus, I really want to see your feedback. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, if they're movesets about characters that I've already done, then yeah, sure, I'd love to see them. I guess if you want to share them like on Twitter or if you're in the Discord, you can share them there. Like, yeah, I'd be more than happy to see them. And then get another one for the boyfriends from Friday Night Funkin'.
Ah, yes, the boyfriend. That's why I put him first on the list, because I knew he was going to get a lot of requests today.
Yeah, but in which case, so the comment that I got here, so the comment was literally, I know no AUs, but can you do ink sans? If you know I'm not doing AUs, why did you ask?
I know, that's where it's like, no, trust me, it's like, oh god, it's like, guys, I've been watching Underverse 2. As great as an animation as that is, it's not going into Smash videos. I'm sorry.
Hey, remember that?
It's like, I would love to see Underswap Papyrus kicking all kinds of butt too, but it's not gonna happen.
Remember that conversation BJ had with you guys not even 30 seconds ago?
Well, this comment was from 6 days ago, so to be fair. In which case, I saw like Autistic Phantom Otaku asking for the Paw Patrol. Are there Paw Patrol video games?
I would imagine there'd have to be. That's like a preschool show. There'd have to be.
Yeah. Up, and then the mega YouTuber just became a party member. Thank you so much. Choose your class.
Yay!
No, that's what I call support.
And I love these comments here. I think I speak for everyone when I say make a moveset on and then puts their personal character there. It's like you speak for everyone. You say if you speak for, like I don't mean to be rude or anything, but like I never understood those kinds of comments because it's like, oh, Kronos, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I never understood those kinds of comments. Like, I think I speak for everyone, because if you were speaking for everyone, and then Josh, hey, requesting for Celica from Fire Emblem. Gotcha. Thank you.
Yep, got it.
But yeah, like, so I never understood those. I think I'm speaking for everyone comments, because if you're speaking for everyone, then why isn't everyone making those same requests?
Because everyone hasn't gotten here yet.
Yeah, I guess that's just the way I see it. Like, are you saying you're speaking for everyone that's not requesting? That doesn't... That's... I don't know. I don't know. To me, that seems a little,
In that sentiment, how do you know what they want?
Yeah.
If they haven't made requests?
Yeah, if they haven't said anything. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, I never understood those kinds of comments.
Like, no, you're definitely speaking for yourself.
Wait, hold on. You know what, Six? You know what? Actually... I'm looking at it here. Yeah, I'm starting to get to the line where no doubt. Yeah, this is around the time where week 7 dropped. Because now I'm starting to get all the boyfriend requests here in the comments.
But y'all didn't bat an eyelash until week 7. What's going on?
Well, the boyfriend was already getting plenty of requests before that, but again, week 7, like that was trending on Twitter for a little bit. I don't blame him. But again, please remember, guys, game is not finished. In fact, they're just starting it technically. I want to wait for the game to be finished.
Yeah, week 7 is pretty fun. Week 7 is pretty good from what I've seen.
I haven't played the game myself, but I've seen plenty of people who have. I've watched Jules Conroy play it. Like, he streamed it. The music in that game slaps.
It
is really good. I get it. I do. But the game isn't done.
I mean, I'd hope it does. The game's called Friday Night Funkin'. It better be funky.
Yeah, seriously. Jay Cool. I think I speak for everyone when I... Oh. Did I just spit on my webcam? Ew. Sorry about that. Like, all of a sudden my webcam, like, got, like, really blurry out of nowhere. My apologies. Ew, gross. How many requests have I gotten for the Ultimate Students in Danganronpa? I'm not going to release that information, sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, like, if you want to request for the boyfriend, like, I don't mind that. Request away. I encourage that. Just please don't expect a moveset until sometime after the game's actually done.
Again, that's why Hornet hasn't come out yet. Because Silk Song is just around the corner.
Yeah, I promise you, I actually promise you guys, Hornet has a lot of requests. If Silk Song were out, that moveset video would have been done already, but it's not out yet. That's what I'm waiting on for Hornet.
It's the longest corner.
Yeah, because I find that so funny, because everyone keeps saying, I get a lot of people saying, you know, it's like, oh, like, are you gonna do Hornet soon? Silk Song's right around the corner. This is the biggest fucking corner I've ever seen in my life. My apologies for cursing.
Swear, BJ.
I know. I apologize. I got a little hyped up there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I got a little into it there.
Please express yourself more.
I'm so sorry. I got a little too into it there. I'm sorry, but like, it's like it is the biggest corner ever. Like, jeez.
Oh my. Oh god. Okay. I just saw this and I just have to, like, Mr. Maniac. If you want Hornet now, request the Hornet from Daytona, USA.
What?
Okay, that's good.
No. That's the thing. It can be done.
It can be.
It has been done. There was a Sega Saturn game. It was supposed to be like the Sega Saturn's Smash game, if you can think about it. So way back when.
Wait, are you talking about Fighting Vipers?
It was a cross between Fighting Vipers and Virtua Fighter. It was called like Fighters Mega Mix. It was a cross between them, but as you play through different routes, you unlock other Sega characters. So you got like 2 characters from Sonic the Fighters. You got Janet from Virtua Cop 3. You had a bunch of other like, you know, weird little Easter eggs and such. And I swear to God, one of the fighting characters is the freaking car from Daytona, USA. You are literally playing a car that punches and kicks. It has been done.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, it has been done. I remembered that game when it came out. I was like, okay. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna play a punching car now, I guess.
I mean, look, if Blaze Blue can have a tank.
I see a comment in the chat from Chico FNAF that says, "Please read." All right, next question. All right, they say, "Hello, my request, May and Cody from It Takes Two. Seriously, the game has a ridiculous amount of items that could work for a moveset. Also, the story is really beautiful in that game."
Okay. Alrighty. And that being said, it's 8 o'clock. Time to read off the list.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I would say, Danny, for now, just start from where you left off before. We'll save the entire list for the end.
Okay. I'm trying to remember where did I leave.
Actually, real quickly before you start. Marie Principe. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad to be an inspiration to you. They did have requests, but it cut it off for me. So let's see if you can find that.
I'll add them real quick. We have Baldy Pepino from Pizza Tower, and Nim Dude Roblox. No on the Pico. Yeah, BJ has flat out refused Pico.
Yeah, sorry. All right. Anyway, go ahead, Danny.
Well, I'm writing down the
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No blast to the bat. I'm not I'm not doing a video tomorrow. Because like even if I wasn't on the 3-week streaming break, I wouldn't be able to anyway. Because I haven't had my computer for the past 9 days. But even then, there's probably also not going to be a moveset video next week either. Because I want to catch up on my streams first. Plus, I'm also using this time to kind of like build a backlog on movesets. So. But episode 89 will be coming up relatively soon. Like, not next week, probably the week after that, though.
Okay. Anywho, so, starting from where we had last left off, we've got Magus from Chrono Trigger. We have Barrett Wallace, Yuri Lowell, The Pyro, Polterpup, Galactonite, V from Bug Fables, Nico from One Shot, Vileplume, Urbosa, Impa, Hornet, the Amalgamates, Omori, Wigglytuff, Chase McCain from Lego City Undercover, Bart's from Final Fantasy V, The Mad Dummy, Rock Howard, Andy from Advance Wars, Lip, Lilo and Stitch, Shrek, Lloyd Irving, The Shy Guy, Kefka, Skid and Pump, The Bubble Bobble, Slug Cat from Rain World, Anna Spelunky, The Paw Patrol, Celica from Fire Emblem, Apalico, Steven Universe, Phoenix from Immortals Phoenix Rising, Decidueye, Seto Kaiba, Makoto, Shuichi, Hinata, Kaede, all of them from Danganronpa, Hornets from Daytona, USA. I am putting that down, Maniac for the lulz. And then Baldy, Pepino, and the Roblox.
right. Oh wow, someone commented on my old Sprite fight of Cream versus Flint. Dang, that's an oldie. really terrible animation too. Oof.
Didn't you get a lot of people that were like really upset at you for that video just because of how you had it end?
Yeah, because Flint literally
Like, you-
destroyed
yeah,
Cream
you-
and Cheese.
You ended it as a joke, and people took such offense to it.
That's what I did. Like, there were so few of those fights that I took seriously, because like those old Sprite fights I did, I determined on coin flips. I still remember the Bowser Shadow one. I think was like the one that offended the most people. Interestingly enough, because of how that one ended. I mean, Shadow lost all his rings. You don't jump on spikes when you lost all your rings, man. Everyone knows that. Come on. But it's like no, Shadow would beat up Bowser in a heartbeat. It's like, I don't care.
Yes, if he had the rings.
Yeah, if he had the rings. Would I ever do more personal requests? At some point. I don't have any like in mind right now, though. Henry Tanks just subscribed. Wait. Oh no, is Streamlabs broken again? Is it about to... Uh-oh.
Oh wait, is it gonna start spouting out?
I think it is. Because I get so many subscribers a minute. I think it's actually a little too much for Streamlabs, so now it's like trying to fill up a backlog. Yeah, it is. Oh,
my God.
it is a good thing that I turned off the sound effect for that. Oof. It's just gonna keep popping up on screen.
No, but that's the thing, BJ. Even like when Ryan and I were streaming on SNG, I think that just must be a Streamlabs thing or something, because we had the same thing happen to us. Like, Ryan would be in the middle of streaming something, and he was getting like, the donation requests from like months ago just popping up in the stream.
Oof. Guys, we got another donation requesting for Makoto, Shuichi, and Kaede from Danganronpa.
I already got him.
Cool. Another person asking for Keith, even though his name isn't Keith, it's just Boyfriend. His name is Boyfriend.
It's like he was born in this world, and then it's like, so what are you going to name your
JG
child?
Gerald.
Boyfriend.
JG Gerald asking for Asuka or Hamura from, and I missed the rest of the comment. Oof. I need to have those last longer.
Yeah, Senran Kagura. I'm writing that right now.
Cool. I'm also like shocked that YouTube hasn't like stopped my music playlist, because normally by now it would. I wonder if it's because I'm technically on YouTube. Things loading? We dropping frames?
I don't know, where are we dropping?
Are we dropping frames?
Are we?
It doesn't look like it.
Looks fine on my end.
Maybe they're dropping frames.
Oh, on Discord. Okay, never mind.
Oh, and Jimmy with the $2 donation. Give me the prince from Katamari Damacy. Got it.
I actually picked up that game the other day because I found it at Best Buy for $20 on the Switch, and I was like sold because I've been wanting to play that game for a while.
Yeah, see, I've played the first one. I haven't tried any of the other ones.
And then JG Gerald asking for Gabumon from Digimon.
I think
Nice.
I think Katamari's on sale right now on the Switch. I think if you download it, it's like $10.
Yeah. I mean, I got it for 20, so I'd try to have the physical copy.
Hang on. I just saw. River Breachan asks, are you accepting characters from games that have partial nudity in them, such as Geralt from The Witcher?
If the nudity isn't like the main focus of the game.
It's not.
Like,
No.
if you're gonna ask a question like that, I want to remind everybody.
Bayonetta's in Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, it's like, yeah, like partial nudity, because I know what you're talking about with the Witcher series. It's like, that, it's fine. It's like, okay, yeah, the game may have some nudity scenes in it, but that's not the point of the game. I mean, it's a fantasy game, so you're playing Geralt.
Yeah, but no, like, my only, like, I don't care if the characters have partial nudity, like, if it's just some scenes, like a sex scene or something like that, I don't care. Like, it's only when the game is straight up pornographic. Like, I'm not doing anything from Honey Pop, Leisure Suit Larry, that's off the table. Like, things like that.
Okay.
So unfortunately, this is where I have to dip because I have work happening soon.
No.
Aw.
So I shall have to see you people later.
Later.
Alrighty.
Say no Conquer? No, Conquer's fine. Why would Conquer not be? Why would Conquer not work? Like, there's no nudity in Conquer. I mean,
Well, I think it's
a raunchy game, but like,
again, I think it's more so like I think people they just don't. How far is too far for you? Because, like, I know you said, the pornographic stuff, but there's even characters that you flat out refuse. So, like, people have requested Eric Cartman from the Smash games.
yeah,
you
no
flat
South
out
Park.
refuse.
Well, South Park and like Family Guy stuff, I just refuse. I just hate those shows. That's all it is. And I know I said I wouldn't do anything from Catherine, and that's just because I don't like the themings of that game. Because there's various reasons for that one.
Wait,
Conquer,
Catherine? Atlas Catherine?
yeah.
Yeah, let's not.
Conquer has some questionable stuff. The character itself, though, I'm fine with.
Conquer at worst has mature humor, but that's it.
Yeah. Up, and then we have JGGL asking for Billy Hatcher and Makoto Nijima, aka Queen. And then I saw someone earlier requesting something else, but I missed it. I have terrible memory, guys. My apologies. Like, I'll see a comment and then like immediately forget it. That's why Danny is so helpful.
Dark Meta Knight, with the $5 donation. Why are there only 2 songs playing in the background in loops? Also, a request for Omnimon.
Are there only 2 songs? That's probably because the looping is bad.
Also copyright.
It's on shuffle. Like, it's literally on shuffle, so I couldn't tell you. I think I had that problem the other day, too, actually. Like, one time I was streaming, where it kept playing a lot of the same songs, even though it's on shuffle. So it's... Yeah, we did listen to this song. Hold on, let me go somewhere else with this. Scroll down a little bit. Try to find something else to play. Because literally it's random. So randomly it keeps picking the same songs. YouTube. There we go.
How often do you do request streams like this? BJ normally doesn't have to because you guys will always make requests on his videos.
Yeah, like normally I keep up with these because normally what I'm doing is because like for those who don't actually know what I'm currently doing, because obviously people are requesting in the stream and like you know Danny's been helping keep up with those. What I'm doing though is I'm going back and reading off every single comment that was posted on my videos over the past 9 days when I didn't have my laptop. That's what I'm currently doing. And the reason why I'm streaming this is to kill two birds with one stone, because I need to catch up with these comments before the backlog gets too far to the point where I can't keep up with them anymore, and then I lose requests that way. But I also wanted to stream. So I figured a good way for me to, you know, let you guys know that I have my laptop back, so I'm going to be streaming again. I'm going to getting right back to work. But I'm also taking this time reading the comments that you guys left, like on the various videos. You know, hearting them, writing down the requests that we got during that I got during that time.
Colin Dimensions asks, what is your least favorite type of game?
Type of game? Oh, I don't know, honestly. Like
Yeah, like least favorite genre.
That's a hard call for me, because honestly, there are some games like within each genre that I find myself really enjoying. Like, I think first-person shooters are probably my least played genre, but I love games like TF2. Like I used to play TF2 to death. Like
Yeah, I'm kind of in that same boat with you. That's where it's like, out of all the genres, like first-person shooters is probably the one I play the least. But that being said, I adored the BioShock series.
Yeah, so it's like I don't really have a least favorite genre, just probably just a least played one, I'd say, and that would be first-person shooters. But because like for me, I focus less on the genres and more on the individual games. Like it doesn't matter to me what genre a game is, so long as it's fun. Because every single genre has its fair share of fantastic games and terrible games, so. And I usually try to make it a personal habit to not go out of my way to play bad games. I play games, I usually play games to have fun, you know? Like, as games should be played.
And then Tom Jackson with a $3 donation requests the boss from Snake Eater, Octodad, and Circus Baby.
Ooh, this theme kind of slaps that up. It's the final boss theme in Bowser's Inside Story. I don't know. I think this might just be a me thing. I sometimes like listening to songs sped up because they sound more energetic when they're sped up. That might just be me though. George Ruzensky. A bud of mine is requesting. I missed the rest of the comments. Oh, Yuito from Scarlet Nexus?
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, Yuito from Scarlet Nexus, and of course, Junko and Noshima from Danganronpa.
That game's not out yet.
Scarlet Nexus?
Yeah, I don't think that game's out yet.
Yeah. Well, as for Junko, that might be a little hard, because if you want to get super technical, I've already done Junko because that's Monokuma. That's also a spoiler. I don't know why I just said that.
Hold on.
Oh, whatever.
Hold on. Let me double check something.
I don't know why I just said that out loud like an idiot. Whatever.
Yeah, Scarlet Nexus isn't out yet.
Well, if it's a video game, just write it down anyway, because it'll come out eventually.
No. Yeah, it's a video game. It's just not out yet, is what I'm saying.
That's fine.
Like, Yeah, you're asking for a character from a game series we know nothing about.
I mean, I can still write it down, and then once the game comes out, if it gets enough requests, I can take it down.
Let me see. I see Lego Guy. Have you heard of Hyperdimension Neptunia?
I have heard of it because plenty of people have requested for the characters from that game. I know nothing about it.
I've never heard it. BJ, you're gonna kill me for saying this, but I never heard of this series until it came out of Chris Chan's mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, a lot of. Yeah, God help you if you try and keep up with what's been going on in the Chris Chan lore right
I mean,
now.
I actively watch Geno Samuel, so I mean.
Oh well, he's so far from what's going on now, but
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Chan right now they've been going through some things where they're saying how I am a goddess and there's going to be a dimensional merge.
I know about that stuff actually because there's another guy. There's another guy that I watch who he doesn't really keep updating with Chris Chan. He mostly just reads articles from the Quickie. What's the guy's name? Let me look it up real quick because he's fun to watch. Let me see.
But bottom line, a lot of the stuff that he's been talking about when it comes to, I'm the goddess and connections to like Commodore 64 and such, like a lot of these concepts that we've been hearing about, Chris Chan as a goddess and dimensional merging stuff, a lot of that was taken heavily inspired from, Hyperdimension Neptunia. Because Chris Chan is a fan of that. Chris Chan is a fan of that series. So that was the first time I had even heard of the series. I had never heard of that series until I was like, oh, okay, this is a thing, I guess.
It's like, oh well. So, I'm not gonna let whatever Chris Chan likes like ruin it for other people. Ruin the series.
Yeah, I mean it's like it's like I'm not saying at all like it's a bad series by any means. I mean, for all I know, it's freaking spectacular. I'm just saying that's the first I've heard of it because who the hell talks about this series? Like nobody does. So again, for all I know, it's a hidden gem, or maybe it really is just not worth talking about. I don't know, but that was how I first heard about it, was because of Chris Chan.
In which case, the person that I found that I've been also watching, he goes by Rogue Internet Man.
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, and then, dang, I missed it. Sorry, there's another chat that I got there from George.
Somebody asked, what are your thoughts on Kirby Right Back at You, particularly DDD?
I loved that series when I was a kid. I haven't seen it in a while, but I loved watching it when I was a kid. And DDD was just funny.
Will you ever remake a moveset already in Smash if the character never made the cut?
Wait, what was the question?
Will you ever remake a moveset already in Smash if the character never made the cut?
I don't think I get the.
I don't understand the question. Like, they're asking, would I have done a character if a character currently in Smash never made it in, would I have made that moveset? Is that what they're asking?
I guess.
Because if so, yeah, like if they got enough requests, sure.
Yeah, you might want to reword that question a bit better.
And then we got a guy here calling me a bunch of nasty words for making the Steve moveset despite him already being in Smash, despite the fact that that video came out long before Steve was ever even revealed.
That video came out before!
So I'm wondering if this is I'm wondering if this is an elaborate troll or someone who actually just can't read upload dates. I don't care either way. Moving on.
I don't... Is there really such a thing as an elaborate troll anymore?
Yeah, I think trolling nowadays has kind of lost all meaning.
I mean, I just see it as like, you know, people just say funny stuff just to say it, like to be ironic, just for the sake of being ironic at this point. I think what most people think of trolling mostly back in the days was effectively another form of internet bullying, but nowadays I think the term troll kind of morphed into something else. Like, it's mostly, it seems mostly just like making fun of others, but not so much at their expense, mostly for the sake of having fun, I think. I think the term for trolling kind of evolved over time, I feel.
It did evolve, like, it did, I think, like, way back in the day, like, we're talking, like, the 90s, well, like, when the internet was, like, just starting out, like, yeah, it was a term meant for internet bullying. But then it evolved into just people just saying and doing things just to kind of, just take the piss out of people and just kind of laugh at their reactions. But nowadays, it's just like, I think that's just become increasingly lost.
Yeah. Also, I love these comments here that always start with, "I know you won't read this."
Okay, we won't read it then.
Should I just not read those comments? Like,
moving on.
You're so sure that I won't read it? All right, I just won't read it then. Sorry, guys. I'm not kidding when I say I read every comment I get. I may not reply to every comment I get because I don't have the time for that, unfortunately. But like, that's what the hearts are for at the very least. Because simply hearting a comment only takes one click.
It's like, all right, you want to be like that?
I'm trying to think of BJ, Mr. Maniac.
Yeah, so Georgie is asking for Knack, and then Colin Dewson from Infamous. And then Ray says trans rights.
Okay.
Yeah, trans rights. Trans rights.
Trans rights.
Okay.
Trans rights are human rights.
That being said, I see Mr. Maniac. He has sent you a GIF. He just wants to hear your reaction.
A GIF?
Yeah. Just read the reaction. He just wants to hear your reaction.
Oh, it's the car, the fighting car. That's all it is.
The fighting car that I was telling you about, yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is. At least someone asking for me to bring in stuff for moveset that wouldn't be applicable. Applicable, thank you. Yeah, because someone wanted me to have Gil Grunt and Trigger Happy be in Spyro's Final Smash, even though that's the wrong Spyro.
Like which Spyro is that from?
Skylanders.
Oh, okay. This is the thing. I don't know. I don't know Skylanders.
I know very little about it too. Like,
I know the original trilogy. So like, if you can call it, classic Spyro. So like the original trilogy, and I did play. I think it was like the first one of like the newer trilogy, like the one I think that came out like on the Wii or something. Like I know there was that trilogy, but I only played the first one of that one. And that's pretty much the extent of my Spyro knowledge. Like, Brian is our Spyro nut. and he is not here.
Here's another comment asking why I didn't put something into a moveset that didn't exist when I made the video. Well, I believe it didn't. Let me double check this actually, because I'm actually curious. Can someone check when I posted the Scorpion moveset video for me?
I'll check. When or like?
When?
Like, as in-
stop,
okay.
stop.
What?
Not you. Dang it! I accidentally left the page. Now I gotta go scroll all the way. Now I gotta scroll all the way back down through my comments. Dang it!
That's fine. All right, give me a brick. I'll
fine.
be back. Actually, yeah, just easy to check the playlist.
Yeah. Now I gotta go all the way back to my comments page and scroll all the way back down. Shouldn't take too long though. Hopefully.
Scorpion was one of the more recent ones, right?
No, it was a while ago.
Well, more recent as in like. Oh, yeah. Okay. May 22nd, 2020.
May 22nd. Okay.
Yeah.
Remind me, when did the friendships get added to Mortal Kombat 11?
I want to say Mortal Kombat 3.
Well, no. To Mortal Kombat 11 specifically.
Oh. Like when?
Yeah, like when were the what update was it that added them? Like when they gave Scorpion like the teddy bear friendship.
I can't remember.
Nightlight 4536 asking for Terraria and Club Penguin. Gotcha.
That's not how you say Torterra.
Terrarian.
I know.
Yeah, like, I guess anyone in the chat. Does anyone in the chat know when they added the friendships to Mortal Kombat? Was it March 6th?
I don't remember when those updates was. I haven't played Mortal Kombat in a while. Was it Aftermath? Yeah, we need an exact date for when that was. Actually, while people are looking
hold
at
on.
it, I'm actually going to be able to...
Right now, I don't know. People are giving me dates. I don't know. If people are
March
referring-
26th.
March 26th. That's
Yeah,
when,
March 26th.
That's when they added the Mortal Kombat friendships.
It was the date of one of the major updates for MK11, so I'm just going to say yes.
Okay. And then you said that my Scorpion video came out in May? Brandon?
What?
You said that my Scorpion video went out in May?
Yeah, May 22nd.
Okay. Okay, well, whatever then.
BJ, remind me, you don't do fan game characters, right?
Fan game characters? No.
Yeah, okay, so Dominic Mendez, there you go.
What did they ask for?
They say Erica Wang is a fan game character. Please, for the love of God. Wait, actually, hold on. I might have misinterpreted the comment. Are you requesting Erica Wang, or did someone else say Erica Wang and you're saying it's a fan game character? It can't be done. Let me add that before I start blast. You wanna calm down there, buddy?
What?
I'm Dominic Mendez is very expressive about their comments, and I'm like, can you dial it back a few decibels?
Okay, I also need to, because I've been seeing a couple of these comments again. Something I also want to clarify as well. If you're gonna make requests, I need you to request for specific characters. If you just say do a character from a game, like from this game, I'm not counting that as a request because I don't know what character from that game you want me to do. Because last I checked, generally most games have more than one character in them. if you're gonna,
Anyway.
make sure you give me specific names. Like you can't just give me you can't just say do a character from this series because I'm not counting that.
The boyfriend has already been added to the list for. Oh wait, is it past 8:30?
Yes, it is. Okay, where do I need to start?
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, while Danny reads this off, I'll actually BRB.
Yeah, just pick up from where you left off last time. Like we'll save the entire list for the end.
Well, that's why I'm trying to remember. Where did I leave off from last time?
Oh, I don't remember. You got me.
I guess on that note, I will be right back.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, you know what? Just for the hell of it, I'm going to start from the Hornet car.
Okay.
I'll just start from there. So we have Hornet from Daytona, USA, Baldy, Pepino from Pizza Tower, Roblox, Red from Angry Birds, the Mage Sisters from Star Allies, the Prince from Katamari Damacy, Psycho Mantis, Asuka from Senran Kagura, Homura from Senran Kagura, Alolan Trainer, Dollface, Neptune from Hyperdimension Neptunia, Kinnikuman, Boris the Wolf, Gabumon, Geralt, Gardevoir, Gex, Ai, King Mickey, Billy Hatcher, Makoto Nijima, Omnimon, the Masked Man from Mother 3, Ditto, the Boss from Snake Eater, Octodad, Circus Baby, Yuito from Scarlet Nexus, Junko Enoshima, Sigma, Protoman, Dr. Wily, Dig Dug, Zant, Crow from the Fairies, Knack, Cole from Infamous, Delson from Infamous, Sash Lilac, and Gone from Hunter x Hunter.
Alrighty. Well, actually, real quickly before I continue, I will be right back. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Okay. Danny, tell us a joke. Me. I'm the joke. Danny, you are not a joke. Yes, I am. It's like I'm 35 years old. I have nothing better to do with my time. I am a joke.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. I was just people requested a joke from me, so I said I am the joke.
Okay. Ooh, I love this song. The final boss theme from Mario Galaxy 2. I think. Yeah. Someone wondering where Cuphead's down special is, even though I said it in the video. It's just out of order, is all. Like it's honestly fascinating to me how easy it is for people to miss things when I do things out of order. Which to be fair,
Let me.
Something I'd probably fall for too, honestly.
Okay. Drac Noir asks, "Hey Danny, one day will you do the presentation for a What If character again? I liked when you did it for Knights." Yeah, I certainly don't have an issue with it. I think the primary issue is I have ideas for movesets. None of them have been fully completed yet, so I haven't been able to give BJ anything. No, but I can. But I've said this before in the past. I will say this though. The characters that I've at least talked to BJ about that I would like to present, and they are not highly requested characters, so that should probably give you a heads up. It may end up very well be like Knights, where it's like, oh, you're so used to seeing hundreds of requests, but then Knights shows up with only like 20-something requests. So the chances are likely that if a character shows up with a low number of requests compared to what BJ typically uses, that indication's probably going to tell you this is going to be one of my movesets. It's like, I think, like, actually off the top of my head, I think there is one moveset, and I know I've talked to BJ about, there is one or two, I can't really say without spoiling, but there is a moveset that I've thought of that I know has been getting a lot of requests, but I've been having trouble trying to flesh it out, so, and I've already brought that up to BJ, so,
Yeah.
There is one, like BJ, I think maybe you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so that might be the only one where it's like, oh no, I'm aware that this one has a lot of requests, but usually some of the other ones that I've thought up over, I've tossed to BJ, yeah, they've been low request numbers, so just be on the lookout. If you see a video's coming out with a low request number, that might be one of mine.
Can Jibanyan's recovery be interrupted? Like by Puff's route? I mean, yeah, like if you can catch him out of it. Like, that's just about the gist for any character's recovery. Like most characters' recoveries can be interrupted if you use an attack that counters it.
Somebody wants to know, what's your favorite Friday Night Funkin' song?
I think the second song from Dearest Mother. I think that one. Like the second song from that. I don't know what any of them were called. But just from what I remember from Family Jewels' stream, I think probably that one.
Despite how popular it is, I still have not actually sat and watched from anything from official Friday Night Funkin'. I just see people making mod on Twitter, so that's where it's like a lot of anything Friday Night Funkin' related, it's been fan created stuff. It's not been anything official.
Right.
Like I can't tell you how much JoJo stuff I've seen people make for Friday Night Funkin'. I've seen a lot of JoJo come out of it. Like I've seen that. I've seen somebody do TF2.
It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. I'm telling you, there's something going on with the sped up versions of these songs.
I saw somebody ask BJ, what's your favorite Final Fantasy game? 9.
with six being a close second.
Yeah, it's like 7, 9, and 6. That's my top 3.
Though I did love the remake too, like the 7th remake. So I guess if that counts, yeah, it does as well. Oh wow. Like it's like on a random occasion, I'll get a request for a character that I feel like should have had more requests, but it's actually their first, and I find that fascinating how that happens sometimes. Because there are plenty of characters that are just really obscure. So like when I see that they get a request, it's like, okay, yeah, it's just some random character. But then yeah, there are others that I feel like are a little more popular, and then are only now getting a request. It's like, huh.
Kirby and Hale's Jotaro wants to know, what's your least favorite Final Fantasy game?
I haven't played them all, so I really couldn't give you a clear answer on that one.
Okay. And then Silverbows wants to know, favorite video game soundtrack?
Oh, I don't know. I don't. It's
that's
so hard.
That's a tough.
Music
that's
for
a tough
me
one.
is so subjective, and my favorites change all the time. So I just listen to
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Plus, that's a very tough call. Like, do you have a PlayStation 5? I wish. It's like, yeah, it'll probably be like 5 years from now at this point before we can get it.
Yeah. It's like, I'm going to try to get one as soon as I can, because I know I'm probably going to need one in the future for certain characters. I know, poor Ryan. Ryan has been, like, trying to get a PS5 so bad, and every chance
well, he wanted it. He wanted it because he wants to play, Upworld Souls on PlayStation 5, like, really, really badly. And, like, yeah, it was, like, for, like, the weeks before Soulstorm came out, he was like hunting like a freaking dog trying to get a PlayStation 5, and every time something came out saying, oh, we have PlayStation 5s available, he goes online to get one, and it's like, as soon as he gets on, sold out. So it's like, yeah, I mean, we've just had no luck getting a hold of that console. I mean, it's like the Wii all over again. It was like, that when the Wii came out, you couldn't get a hold of that console for like I think like 2 years or something, because every time it showed up on shelves, people were grabbing them.
I'm also suddenly getting a lot of comments on my Soldier moveset video, once again complaining about the lack of the Market Gardener. It's like, I guess I didn't make this clear. I know I talked about this a little bit in the mistakes video, but like the reason I didn't include the Market Gardener was because he had the default shovel. Like, I usually don't like giving characters multiples of the same kind of weapon. Like, I normally just like to keep it like to one each, and I'm not gonna. And of course I was gonna give him the default shovel. That's his main weapon, like his iconic weapon. I know not a lot of people use it, but it is his default. It's like Link with the Master Sword, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I think the Market Gardener was a community-made weapon, so it wasn't even official. Though, to be fair, the whip that I gave him was the same, but I was willing to let that one slide because it was a unique weapon.
Yeah, BJ, somebody wants to know, has there been a character that you refused to do a moveset for despite its many requests?
I guess right now, Pico. Because Pico has been getting a lot of requests, but I'm just not going to do it.
I know Pico is one, and I know I mentioned before Eric Cartman was another one.
Kinda. Cartman didn't really get a lot.
Cartman gets a lot, and I think it really is because of the 2 RPGs that came out recently. Like Stick of Truth and Fractured But Whole. So there is a wide variety of stuff you can do with any of the South Park characters, to be honest. But again, I know you put your foot down on South Park.
Yeah.
And I mean, technically, there was like the N64 first-person shooter game, which nobody wants to talk about for good reason. And I know there were a couple of other South Park games too, but I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts that like when people request something from South Park, it's specifically Stick of Truth or Fractured But Whole.
Yeah. Which is sad too, because I remember actually playing that South Park 64 game a lot when I was a kid, sadly enough. Like, it's kind of one of those ironic things where it's like, I loved South Park and Family Guy when I was a kid, you know, when I wasn't supposed to be watching them, but my parents also loved them, so they didn't care.
My parents were the same way.
Like,
it was like, I remembered, when South Park came out, and mind you, at the time, I was going to a Catholic middle school. So all the teachers are trying their hardest to be like, you cannot watch this show because of all the horrible things that happen in it. And all it did was made us want to watch it more.
Yeah, it's like you tell someone not to. It's like the most primal human nature for some reason. Tell someone not to do something and they do, and they just go and do it. If you want someone to not do something, don't tell them about it. That's the best way to do that. Honestly, I actually think because you know what, I saw a video last month actually regarding that old program Dare, like the anti-drug thing. Apparently,
oh god, I remember Dare.
Hold on. Ty the Man Cake. Can I get a shout out to Christina Applegate? Well, shout out to Christina Applegate. I don't know who that is, but shout out. Apparently, according to that video, Dare's existence actually got more kids to do drugs than ever before. That's how bad it was. That's how unsuccessful that program was. It's actually really sad.
Oh, oof. That's just wow.
Yeah.
It's like, do they even do Dare anymore?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Because again, like, I remember, like, that stuff was going on when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But, because I remember they put us through Dare when I was a kid, but, like, did that do anything? Yeah, not really.
I mean, luckily, I still never did. I've never done drugs in my life. I've never even smoked a cigarette once in my life. Like, the most I've ever done was just drink some alcohol, and those only happened. And those two occasions only happened because I was peer pressured by family, my own family. So how sad is that? Because I have the New York family, the Italian New York family, so they're all about the partying and stuff. Like,
oh yeah. Yeah, I hear it. My parents are the same way. You know, and I'm the same way. Like, I've never done any of those kinds of drugs or anything. But, like, I've drunk alcohol and stuff. I'm an adult. You know, it's like, I think Futurama put it best, where it's like, yes, alcohol is bad for children. But when you're an adult, it becomes very, very good.
I still don't drink. Like, I've only ever drank those 2 times, and that was it. I've never drank anything since. And literally, that was how many years ago? Jeez. Because the first time I ever drank was when I was at my cousin's house, and he literally near begged me to do it. So I was like, whatever.
Yeah. It's like I never drank just to get drunk or anything, but like social drinking. Like, oh, I'm out to dinner with my parents. It's their wedding anniversary. Hell yeah, I'll take a glass of wine for that.
Yeah.
So something like that. Or it's like, I'll take like some kind of like a gin cocktail or something.
Yeah.
But that's what I do. I drink socially.
Yeah, it's like the only other time I drank was actually another cousin's wedding, and interestingly enough, I think I had 8 glasses of like cranberry vodka, and I don't
vodka and cranberry, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I actually got drunk, or at least not noticeably, cause I still remember that night vividly. I don't remember waking up with a hangover at all. Like, I was still fairly moatable, so I guess I may just have a high alcohol tolerance. Well, interesting though, because the first time I drank at my cousin's house, I was drunk then, but that's probably just because that was the first time I ever drank. But then I don't know.
Okay.
It's whatever. I don't like the taste of alcohol. I just don't bother with it.
That's fine. Somebody wants to know, what is the weirdest game that we have played?
I'd have to think on that.
Okay, yeah, that's where I gotta think too. The weirdest game. Like, good weird or bad weird?
Anyway,
I've played plenty of games that, on first glance, you can be like, "Wow, this is weird," but I had a lot of fun with it. Like Katamari Damacy, that's a pretty weird game, but it's fun. So, yeah, I mean, are we talking about like weird as in, oh, it's weird, but we love it, or it's just, well, this is too weird even for me?
Here's actually a comment. Here's actually a common comment that I get on occasion. Some people keep thinking that I'm forgetting about certain attacks in the movesets, like the get-up attacks or like ledge attacks, things like that. I'm not forgetting about those. I'm just not bothering with them. Mostly because they're usually pretty generic attacks, and they can kind of just be anything regarding to the character's limbs or weapons or whatever. So I just don't bother with them, personally. Okay. I saw a question earlier, but I totally forgot what it was. Oh well.
Okay, but let's see. Weird as in, what the hell is even going on kind of weird? I guess off the top of my head, first thing comes to mind, Balan Wonderworld. What's happening in that game? And that's part of it is because of its weirdness. But I think that's more so because the game does jack all to explain anything in that game. And that's at least going by the demo. Because the demo, they just literally drop you in and just go, all right, go have fun. And I'm just like, wait, what? What's happening? Why is this happening? So
the sad thing too is like I found out a little bit about the game's story thanks to that novel that is sold separately from the game.
Oh my god! I read about that. I read about that too, and that annoys me because it's like, again, this is Square we're talking about. They love their tie-in crap, but it's like, yeah, I read like a basic summary of some of the stuff in there, and it's like, why was none of this in the game? That would have helped out a lot.
Yeah, it's like, hold on a second. I gotta reply to this comment real quick.
Yeah, it's like, for one thing, it's like, yeah, going back to the book, it's like, for one thing, the novel tie-in for Balan Wonderworld actually goes out of its way to explain the origins of Balan and Lance. Like, your main character, your main villain. So in the game, apparently, there is no explanation as to who they are or what they're doing and such. It's just they are there. I don't even think Lance's name was even dropped in the game.
It wasn't.
But you get their entire, but you get their entire backstory from the novel. And from what it sounds like, there's actually some interesting stuff there that they could have worked with.
Like, I know one thing I was most confused about was specifically Leo was the boy's name. Specifically his whole deal, because to me at first he just seemed like a jerk. Like, I was like, oh, you know, I break dance, and these people were applauding for me, but I don't feel like interacting with them for some reason. According to the novel, apparently, I guess he had like a bad. I guess he was like, I don't know what, something bad happened with like an old friend, so now he has trust issues. So that's his thing. That wasn't well conveyed at all. He just, I'm trying to think of like he just looked like a jerk. That's all he looked like. Like, there was nothing, like, at least with Emma, I think was the girl's name, they at least conveyed properly like her deal. Like because she had like the anxiety of people thinking that, oh, they were talking behind her back about something, when in reality they were just trying to throw her a surprise party. So, but she got the wrong impression there. That was a little easier to understand. Leo's no, they didn't convey that well at all. Like, they could have at
Yeah.
least showed like a quick little flashback showing that he was like wronged by an old friend or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, and yes, I'm very well aware that, what you call it? Yeah, like, the writer, the character designer, it's like, yeah, Balin is very, very much heavily inspired by Knights, and that's why it also kind of kills me that Balin ended up in the shape that it did, because it was like, I could accept that it's not a plain platformer game like Knights. I could accept that, but it's just for Balin to end up in the shape that it's in. It was just like, yeah, it really looked like this was going to possibly be a spiritual successor to Knights, because let's face it, Knights is never coming back. I mean, I would love for Sega to go back to it, but I've made my peace long ago that it's never going to happen. So it's like, so for Balin to end up as bad as it did, that's just the extra knife in the heart. Okay, anywho, 9 o'clock. Time to read off the list.
All right.
And let me see, where did I leave off? I left off with Hunter x Hunter. So, I have found Goro Majima, Commander Shepard, Glitch Trap, Mai Shiranui, Vibri, Yuna, the protagonist from Bloodborne, Nivy, and Jean from Bayonetta.
Okay. Cool. And I've actually just finished catching up with all my comments on YouTube anyway. So I'm going to real quickly go back and look at replies. See if anyone who weren't clear enough with their stuff replied back with what they meant.
Okay, Silverbows asks a question to you all. Opinions on a story mode in fighting games?
I do enjoy them for the most part. Mostly because, honestly, I'm a sucker for seeing crossover interactions. Like, as simple and generic, like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, for example, like, as basic as that story was, I was still a sucker for seeing, like, all the Marvel and Capcom characters, like, just interacting. Like, I love that kind of stuff. Like, so I don't mind them personally. You know, obviously they need to be well done, but I can also see why they can be a problem for some people, because there are cases where, because I think this was, like, using Marvel Infinite actually as an example, I think this was a major factor here, because it does seem like they were more focused on the story mode more than they were the actual presentation of the game. And I think that's what bothered a lot of people.
Okay.
Okay, so now, let me see if I can finally go to Twitter. Because Twitter was, like, acting weird for me, and I gotta catch up on those requests. If it doesn't let me go to Twitter, I might just have to go on my phone. No, it's still not letting me on Twitter. What the heck? Like, Twitter is just not loading for me for some reason. Alright, I'll just go on my phone.
That is weird.
What are our favorite Pokemon? Mine is Flygon.
Hang on. Like, I like me a Squirtle. I like me a Lilligant. I like me an Alchemy.
Okay. Let me see. Gotta go back to find where I left off on this. Okay. Here we are. Okay. So we're actually getting pretty close to being able to wrap this up. Because once I finish with this, looking at these, getting the Twitter requests out of the way, that'll be probably a pretty good stopping point.
Okay. I see. What happens if Goose uses the peck theft on Eevee and steals one of the diagonal specials?
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good question, actually. I mean, it would just lock out that being able to use that special, I suppose. Like, I guess Eevee would need to be programmed specifically so that Goose would be able to take like the 8 directional specials. But in that case though, that wouldn't lock Eevee out from at least that lock Eevee out from being able to turn into that type. But it wouldn't be locked out from being able to like use the extreme Evo boost at the very least, because you can max that out just by holding down B. So even if you can't charge up the individual type that's lost, you can still charge it up with by holding down B at the very least. So it would literally just lock you out of being able to turn into that evolution.
What are your thoughts on who the final 2 fighters might be?
No thoughts at all. I don't have any thoughts. I don't think that would require me to think. But I honestly am just fine with whoever, so long as the character's fun. Because I've pretty much gotten majority of the characters that I wanted. Like, I was already happy with DDD. For since then, like Daisy was like a big one for me when she was first introduced. And honestly, Joker was a big one for me too. So I'm fine. I literally am just fine with whoever at this point. Okay. Oops. There we go.
Something after the second fighter pass, what would you want? A third fighter pass or a fighter ballot?
Again, I'm just fine with whatever. I don't really, it doesn't really matter to me at this point. Like, I know there are some talks about there possibly being like a 12th character after the Fighters Pass 2 is over because of that data leak from Nintendo themselves. Like, Danny, did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, there was a bit of a website leak from Nintendo themselves that hints at the possibility of like either another character after the next 2. Either that or maybe like another Mii costume or something, because I forget which region it was in, but on one of the regional sites, like every single DLC page has like its own code, and for the DLC pages they're numerical. So like they have like a sequence of codes, but then like the last few digits like are go in order numerically. So like Joker is like for example, Joker is like 1, Heroes 2, Banjo's 3, Terry's 4, things like that. Like those aren't the exact numbers, but that's just an example. And at least for Fighters Pass 1, it went numerically from Joker all the way to the Rex Mii costume, which was the final one there. And right before the Rex Mii costume was Byleth, which was the last character in that roster. And it would make
Okay.
sense. It would make sense for the Rex Mii costume to be there because the Rex Mii costume was bundled with the Fighter's Pass. Like, you get that Mii costume for free if you bought the Fighter's Pass. So now with this next Fighter's Pass, it's the same thing. It's going numerically, so like Min, Steve, Sephiroth, Pyra, and then the Mii costume that was bundled with this one, the Ancient Armor from Breath of the Wild, that Mii costume, is at the end. The problem is the numerical number doesn't match because if there's only 2 characters left, then there should only be 2 numbers in between Pyra and that costume. But there isn't. There's 3. So that's getting people thinking that there's going to be maybe a final bonus character, kind of like what Piranha Plant was, like after Fighter's Pass 2. But like it can kind of be anything. Like it could be either like it could be another Mii costume. It could be like a stage or something. It's just. There's a possibility that we could be getting something after Fighter's Pass 2. We just don't know what.
Okay.
So I guess we'll see on that front. But in that case, yeah. So I guess before we end things off, does anyone have any final questions before Danny reads off the entire final list, and then we end things off? Have I heard of a game called Chris Tales by chance? Can't say I have.
Nope.
Since Pyra and Mithra are playable, is it okay to request for rare blades? Sure, you can. If I do more Xenoblade characters, I probably am still going to treat them like I did for Rex. Because honestly, Pyra and Mithra are the only blades that you can really get away with that, for what they are. And honestly, I as much as I love the character, I still would have preferred it if it was Rex as the main character with Pyra and Mithra like in the background. That's just me, though.
Back.
Oh, welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. BJ, how does FNAF work?
I don't know how FNAF works. Ask Danny.
She is the FNAF expert.
Do I avoid cartoon characters? No, I've done 2 already. Goku and SpongeBob. My thoughts on MK11 Aftermath? Haven't played it. Haven't even seen it yet. Am I okay with doing characters with risque-esque names like the Beheaded? Yeah, I guess it depends on what the character actually has. Have I heard of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night? Hard not to have heard of that one. That was a big game for a while.
I own 2 of the games.
Do I know Bravo Man? Never heard of Bravo Man.
What are the rules for requesting non-game characters? They have to have games and enough that you can make the majority of the moveset without just making it up on his own.
Yeah, like they have to have been in video games. So if a non-game character has never been in a video game, then don't even bother requesting them. And yeah, the games that they were in have to have enough to be able to fill out most of the moveset.
I see a comment that says...
Also, yes, as Maniac says, no real people. I'm not doing real people.
I see a comment that says, ever play Metopia? I'm actually redoing that Let's Play when the Switch version comes out.
Yeah, I started it and never finished it, though.
I still can't believe it. I can't believe a game that I was in the middle of doing is getting a remake.
Okay. Well, okay, and actually, Waylon brings this up. So, and I know we've had this discussion before. What do you do about somebody like the Angry Video Game Nerd, where it's technically the nerd is technically a character created by James Rolfe, and he does have games. So what's your stance on that?
I'll count that as a potential candidate, so long as the 2 games that he has is enough to fill out the entire moveset, and so long as I can find enough that is Smash suitable. But because yeah, he technically that's a live action character, so I'll count that. Like, I won't do real life people, but if the character in question is portrayed by a real life actor, then I'll still count that. That's fine. Cause
yeah, so like angry, because
a common like misconception is that, you know, like the people that actors portray in like live action movies, those are still characters. Like, they're not cartoon characters, but they're still characters. So
basically, it's like, like, yeah, angry video game nerd is fair game, but like, like Tony Hawk, Michael Jackson, like, celebrities that have their own games, no.
Thoughts on the concert leak? I don't think it's real. I don't believe it. See. No, I'm not gonna do the boyfriend early. I don't care how many requests he gets. I'm going to wait until the game is fully released. Again, Jevil. Where's that boy at now? Let me see. Jevil from Deltarune is currently my most requested character. Boy is over 700, like, it's over 1,700, like, 1,700 requests. And I'm not doing him until Deltarune is fully finished. I don't care if there's a possibility that Jevil won't appear in any other chapter. We don't know that. So, I don't want to cover characters from incomplete games. Least favorite character to fight in Smash? For me, Captain Falcon. I don't know why. Captain Falcon gives me a lot of trouble. What is my favorite character that I've done a moveset for? First one that comes to mind is probably Knuckles the Echidna. I love Knuckles. Speaking of which, actually, did you guys see the Knuckles statuette from the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie?
Yeah.
He looks really good, actually.
Yeah. So this has now become Sonic 2 and Knuckles.
Yeah.
That's what this is. This isn't just Sonic 2 movie. This is Sonic 2 and Knuckles.
Yeah. It's like they put Sonic 2 into the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge. There you go.
Yeah.
But it's like I just had this conversation with Sophia yesterday. Actually, it's so fascinating. How in the beginning we went from how Sonic had this atrocious design, which they changed, and now we see Knuckles and everybody loves it. All I've seen are positive things about the Knuckles costume. Like, everyone loves it. Like, it's fun. It's so fascinating how we went from there to there. And it's like,
yeah,
I just find it so interesting because I think the Sonic redesign, because it's sad, I still have not seen that movie yet. I need to, but like, what I hear good things about it though, and that's what I find so fascinating because all they did was change Sonic's design, but people still liked the movie, meaning it would have had the same plot, the same humor, the same everything, regardless of Sonic's design. But I think that's why, because I think that the Sonic movie is a prime example of how, yes, the story of a movie is important, but it's not the single most important thing. Because with movies are eye candy. And even if and it's one of those things where it's like, with food in general, you should know this, Danny, as a baker, it doesn't matter how good something tastes. If it looks ugly or unappetizing, that's still going to draw people away from it.
Right, and also vice versa. I mean, of course, something can look beautiful but taste like garbage.
Balan Wonderworld, but like,
So it's like, it goes both ways. So you have to find the right balance.
Yeah, so I think in the Sonic movie's case, them redesigning Sonic saved that movie. It really did. It like that one choice to go ahead and redesign Sonic and just and fix all of those animations and all that such single-handedly saved that movie. And now it's suddenly like one of the best video game movies ever, apparently.
Right. Yeah, because it's like, I think like if they had just stuck with that old, really creepy design yeah, it's like people, they're either not going to pay attention to the story, or they would just be like, "Oh, well, the story was crap too." So you're literally getting nothing out of it.
Yeah.
But I think having changed that design and it warmed people, they became a little bit more open to it.
Yeah. But it's like, yeah, it's literally like, because like again, it doesn't matter how good a story's plot might be, if it's hard to watch, then yeah, you're gonna have a problem. Like if it's
Right.
if it's hard to stomach because it looks ugly, then yeah, you're gonna have a problem. Unfortunately. So that's how it be. All right. I guess in this case, do we have any final questions? I'll take maybe a couple more questions, and then we're gonna go ahead and have Danny read off the list, and then we're gonna end it off.
Okay. What did you think of the Detective Pikachu movie?
I really like that movie. I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. I'm still waiting for the video game sequel, because I played the video game, and I enjoyed that too. So I'm still waiting on that sequel. Will I add characters from Lost games? You mean like obscure, like old games that really haven't been talked about anymore? Yeah, if they get enough requests.
Opinions on pancakes?
I like pancakes. I really can't eat them anymore, though. Now without feeling sick. Because keto.
Have you played Daytona USA? I have! But I had the system it was on, so...
I've played my fair share of racing games when I was a kid, like at my dad's house, like with my stepbrother and such. Like Need for Speed, we love to play. Yeah, things like that. Actually, there was like this one derby game we love to play too, where it's literally about crashing cars and such. That was a lot of fun.
Was it like Twisted Metal?
No, it wasn't Twisted Metal. It was something else. I don't remember the name of it. It was an old game. It was on PS2, which I think Twisted Metal was also on, but it wasn't Twisted Metal.
Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles. I actually am more of a waffle guy.
I actually kind of got to go with waffles too.
Why not both?
It's true.
If you could choose to have most of these characters in Smash, would you add them or not? I mean, here's kind of the interesting thing about this, like the Smash roster as a whole. Like, as much of a dream as it would be to be able to add as many characters as people want, I do feel like there should be a limit at some point. Like, I feel like there should be a stopping number. And,
Mr. Maniac, there's no such thing as a wrong opinion.
And
I think BJ's gonna beg to differ because Wyatt Walker asks pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
No.
I say yes.
Well, okay.
Like, as I said, there's no such thing as a wrong opinion.
Memes aside, you can eat whatever you want on pizza. I just personally don't like pineapple. That's why.
That's fine. And that's fine. And now I'm on Smash suddenly.
How was my day? My day's been fine. How was your day, Master Radiant?
Who is your favorite Muppet?
Kermit. I like Kermit. Why haven't I done Toriel yet? Because she needs more requests. Simple as that. Yeah. Because again, universal answer. Why haven't I done / will I do insert character here? When they get enough requests, or they just don't have enough requests yet. Simple as that.
Or if it's the right kind of character to do.
Any plans or idea for new content moving forward? I do have some ideas, actually, that I wouldn't mind doing. I do want to wait until I guess I'm a little bit bigger on my channel. Like, where I feel like I can get to a point where I can do other things and still comfortably make enough revenue to be able to still move forward.
What if characters have victory themes?
Gotta pay you, Brandon. I'm not letting.
I know.
I'm not letting you make music for free. You have talent, and you should be paid for it. You're hyped for Sonic Colors Ultimate. I actually, assuming that is, I guess that is just true at this point. Sonic Colors Ultimate, like Sonic Colors on the Switch, like. I assume I kind of just assume that is true based on the copyright stuff. I'm hyped because I love Sonic Colors. That was a great game. What other games do I play apart from Smash? A lot. Like I play Pokemon. Golden Pineapple. Thank you. Like Pokemon, Digimon, Yokai Watch. Kirby, Mario here and there. I'm a big RPG guy mostly. I like to play a lot of RPGs.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
What character am I doing next? I can't say. No, you know what? I'm in a good mood. I've had a fun night. I don't mind giving a small little hint. So, yeah, who wants to hear a small little hint for character 89? Anyone down for that? Tiny little hint. Just a tiny one. Alright, so...
overwhelming, yes.
So my only hint for character 89... This was a character who I was aware of, but whose series I knew literally nothing about. Didn't play any of their games before, because I've actually already played their games. And now that I've played all 4 of this character's good games, I'm now a huge fan. I really like this series now. So, that's my hint. After playing all 4 of their good games, I'm now a fan. All right. With that said, I think we're good. Danny, if you would be so kind as to read off the entire list.
All right. So starting off, we have the boyfriend from Friday Night Funkin', which no doubt had the most requests tonight, at least from what I've been able to catch. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 requests. And that's at least of what I could catch. So we got the boyfriend, Mono from Little Nightmares 2, 6 from Little Nightmares 1 and 2. We've got Balan, Lance from Balan Wonderworld, Arthur from Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Asura from Asura's Wrath, Professor Layton, Nathan Drake, The Fall Guy, Chell, the Terrarian, Parappa the Rapper, another version of Link, the Prisoner from Battle Block Theater, Pinsir, Dante, Nemesis, Chun-Li, Blacephalon, Pepsi Man, Girahim, Midna, Astro Boy, Conquer, Ben 10, Jotaro Kujo, Pyramid Head, Funny Valentine, the Wii Sports Fighter, Neku Sakuraba, Jevil, Hello Neighbor, Pinky from The Blob, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, Master Hand, Kratos, Jack and Daxter, Toriel, Murray from Sly Cooper, the Hunter from Halo, Edelgard, Dimitri, Claude, Lizbert from Bugsnax, Raz from Psychonauts, Prince Fluff, Joseph Joestar, Magnamello, Talion from Shadows of Mordor, Big Daddy, Sly Cooper, DJ Octavio, Dark Matter, Ruby Rose, Yu Narukami, Ryu Hayabusa, Dio, Kazuma Kiryu, Emerald / Gemerald, Mikasa Ackerman, Jet from Sonic Riders, Glover, Doraemon, Alvin, Pike from League of Legends, Sir Daniel, Josuke Higashikata from Diamond is Unbreakable, as well as Josuke Higashikata from JoJolion, 2B, Earthworm Jim, Beat from Jet Set Radio, Peacock, Dr. Neo Cortex, Ezio Auditore, Carmen Sandiego, Dingo Dial, Jonesy, Bubsy, Grillby, Vivi, Ragna the Blood Edge, Scott Pilgrim, Trevor Phillips, Travis Touchdown, the Elite Beat Agents, Common Rider, Abe from Oddworld, Callie and Marie, Raiden from Metal Gear, Subject Delta, Senator Armstrong, King Ali, Hades from Kid Icarus Uprising, Sakura from Street Fighter, Giant Dad, the Breath of the Wild Guardian, Gordon Freeman, Fury Bowser, Riku, Eggpawn, Club Penguin, Epic Mickey, Caesar Zeppeli, Lady Dimitrescu, Titus, Alice Liddell, Rouge the Bat, Poppy Bros Jr., Cat/Raven from Gravity Rush, Ripto, Fawful, Carmelita, Tifa Lockhart, Magus from Chrono Trigger, Barrett Wallace, Yuri Lowell, Pyro, Polterpup, Galactonite, V from Bug Fables, Nico from One Shot, Vileplume, Urbosa, Impa, Hornet, Amalgamates, Omori, Wigglytuff, Chase McCain, Bartz from Final Fantasy V, Mad Dummy, Rock Howard, Andy from Advance Wars, Lip, Lilo and Stitch, Shrek, Lloyd Irving, The Shy Guy, Kefka, Skid and Pump, Bubble Bobble, Slug Cat from Rain World, Anna Spelunky, Paw Patrol, Celica from Fire Emblem, The Palico, Steven Universe, Phoenix from Immortals Phoenix Rising, Decidueye, Seto Kaiba, Makoto, Shuichi, Hinata, and Kaede, all from Danganronpa, The Hornet from Daytona USA, Baldi, Pepino from Pizza Tower, Roblox, Red from The Angry Birds, the Mage Sisters from Star Allies, the Prince from Katamari Damacy, Psycho Mantis, Asuka from Senran Kagura, Homura from Senran Kagura, the Alolan Trainer, Dollface from Twisted Metal, Neptune from Hyperdimension Neptunia, Kinnikuman, Boris the Wolf, Gabumon, Geralt, Gardevoir, Gex, King Mickey, Billy Hatcher, Makoto Nijima, Omnimon, the Masked Man from Mother 3, Ditto, the Boss from Snake Eater, Octodad, Circus Baby, Yuito from Scarlet Nexus, Junko Enoshima, Sigma from Mega Man X, Proto Man, Dr. Wily, Dig Dug, Zant, Crow from Nefarious, Knack, Cole from Infamous, Delson from Infamous, Sash Lilac, Gon from Hunter x Hunter, Goro Majima, Commander Shepard, Glitch Trap, Mai Shiranui, Vibri, Yuna, the protagonist from Bloodborne, Snivy, Jean from Bayonetta, Dr. Zambas,
Wait,
Vati.
hold on. Did you say Snivy?
Yeah.
I already did Snivy. That was in the Unovan trainer.
Okay. Alright, then I will get rid of Snivy then. Vati, the Batman Ghost, Handsome Dak, Batman, Miriam from Bloodstained, Giorno Giovanna, Master Xehanort, Ratchet and Clank, Micaiah, I believe is how you pronounce it, from Fire Emblem. Hector from Fire Emblem. On one of the classes from Metopia. Skull Kid, Sam and Max, Jin from Xenoblade 2, Caesar, Dixie Kong, Cosmos, Monica, the Angry Video Game Nerd, Infinite, Tak from Tak and the Power of Juju, Karate Joe, Zero from Mega Man X, and Rice Star.
All right. And that's where we're going to stop the request for tonight. So if you have any requests that you either, if you didn't hear your request, or if you didn't make any requests yet, go ahead and save them for putting them in the comments below this video or really under any video, because like I just did tonight, I promise I will see them. I will. I promise that. So with that said, I had a great time. I really enjoy these. I really enjoy interacting and just hanging out with you guys in these streams. This has been a blast, you guys. So with that said, next time I'll stream, may or may not be tomorrow, because I gotta catch up after being gone for 9 days. I don't know, either tomorrow or Danny, you still streaming on Saturday?
Possibly. That's like even if I can't get Near Automata working again, I'm gonna have to see if maybe if I could still connect to Switch, because that will tell me straight up if it's the Elgato, because
Okay.
I had no problem streaming Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Yeah.
So it's like if it can't connect to the Switch again, then that tells me I gotta get a new Elgato.
Alright, so then it's either going to be tomorrow, Saturday if Danny can't stream, or Sunday. We'll see. Alright, so that said, thank you all so much for joining us. And I will see you all next time. Take care.